Hello, 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 everybody. Week 11, San Francisco 49ers taking on and hosting the Seattle Seahawks. This oughta be a good one. Let's go. Come on, Niners. Come on, San Francisco. Check out for the members, check out the new Diamador Lenore emoji, the man who just signed a big long-term contract to stay in San Francisco for the next 5 years. Couldn't be happier about that contract, couldn't be happier for Lenore, which is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, possum. We have a big wave 56 in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We are less than 20 minutes away from kickoff. Kickoff is scheduled for 1:05 p.m. Pacific time. And it is now 12:47 local time in San Francisco. Santa Clara, I should say. Not local time for me. But looking forward to play-by-play. Can't wait. We're back here to do it all over again. Last week was incredibly stressful, and knowing how this season has gone, I have no doubt that it's going to be just as stressful this week. So it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Raymond says we're having sea chicken for dinner. Everyone but you. Unfortunately, and yes, unfortunately, George Kittle is inactive for this game. Hamstring injury. Throughout the course of the week, you had Trent Williams not really practicing, Nick Bosa not really practicing. The good news is both of those guys are going. But unfortunately, George Kittle is not. We have Beige Noir in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you here. Shout out to Beige, and then shout out to Ian as well. Let's go. Let's freaking go. There are a whole bunch of games going on right now around the NFL, the early slate of games. Detroit is just massacring the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are massacring the Jacksonville Jaguars. Detroit 52-6 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mark says division games are always good games. Let's go. Drew is in the house. Raymond's here. We have Claire Hayward in the house. Good to see you, Claire. Hopefully you're doing well. That's from a Pizza Hut commercial, says Raymond. I don't remember that Pizza Hut commercial in particular. Packers-Bears is a very close game in the fourth quarter, 2-minute warning. Packers only leading by 1, but the Bears are going to have a 3rd and 20 from their own 20. So not looking good right now for Chicago. Excuse me. Rams 28, Patriots 22. So that's a close game, and that's, you talk about a team that's in our division. The Rams, they are leading by 6. They are driving. However, there's still over 3 minutes to go, and I believe both teams have all 3 timeouts, so not necessarily over just yet. Claire says, I missed the last couple of games. I've moved and had no internet. Well, congratulations on moving. Hopefully you're happy in the new wherever, new house, new home, new apartment, what have you. Hopefully it's all going well with that. Definitely a bummer not having the internet. Obviously everyone, naturally, we're also reliant on it for just everyday things. But yeah, great to have you back, Claire. Always a pleasure to have you here. We're about 15 minutes-ish away from kickoff. San Francisco and Seattle. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Always a pleasure to have you here, buddy. Always appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're doing well on this fine Sunday. So let's very quickly do a roundup of the scores around the league. So 8 minutes to go between Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Pittsburgh leading 15-10 over Baltimore. Jets 27, Colts 22. Colts have the ball, driving 2 minutes to go in that game. Saints 28, Browns 14, about 3 minutes to go. Looks like the Rams just picked up a first down. They have 2.5 minutes to go. They're in New England territory. and they're leading by 6. So it'd be great if the Patriots could get a stop and score a touchdown and knock the Rams down a peg. Dolphins 31, Raiders 19, Vikings 23. Titans 13. Interesting game there. Lions, as I said, they are just destroying the Jaguars. 52-6. So, yeah. I don't know if Doug Peterson will be the head coach of the Jaguars 24 hours from now. Yeah, so Packers, a really good one, though. Packers 20, Bears 19. Bears, though, 3rd and 20 from their own 20 if they want to try and win that. Faithful to the Bay Niner Goat says, yo, go Niners. This Ravens-Steelers game is insane. They just went pick for pick. So oh my God, yeah, the Steelers do have the ball right back. Holy moly. And now Baltimore looks like they were called. Baltimore were called for too many defensive players on the field, and then the Steelers get a false start. So we're back to a 1st and 10. Ben says, I just want no special teams disasters today. Look, I couldn't agree more with you, Ben. I'm looking at some of the advanced stats that get posted on Twitter from guys like David Lombardi and some of the Pro Football Focus, but the Niners, and this is going to be no surprise to anyone, but the Niners special teams is far and away the worst in the NFL. So yeah, I think the vast majority of fans just want their special teams to be solid, to not make any crazy big mistakes, don't blow the game. You know, when you have manageable field goals, score them. That's something that we clearly did not do last week. But hopefully the special teams will just be okay. Wow. The Bears are on the move now. The Bears picked up. It was 3rd and 20, and they got 21 yards. Remember, the 49ers play the Green Bay Packers next week. What I'm seeing here on the scoreboard is Bears. Maybe I should just go to there because they have to be showing this. Go to the red zone. So there's 43 seconds left. Bears are in field goal range against the Green Bay Packers at the Packers' 30-yard line. 43 seconds. Looks like Green Bay do have some couple of timeouts. So Claire says, what the hell with Moody last week? Saw he missed so many. Yeah, I don't have the timestamps on the live stream, but if you saw the live stream, you would see... Of course, you would see my reaction to it, and I was not happy at all. So, but look, he did make the game-winning field goal, just barely, but hopefully a bounce-back game for Jake Moody. He sorely needs it because, look, he was used to kicking in cold temperatures playing for Michigan, but we're going to be going at Green Bay and at Buffalo, so he's got to get ready for that. So Ben says, I do have more confidence in the 49ers beating Green Bay next week after this game. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I just have to see how the 49ers look. How the 49ers look this week because there's a lot of things to clean up. Now, the Colts did score a touchdown against the Jets. The Colts went for a 2-point conversion there and did not get it. So the Colts are leading the Jets by 1 with 46 seconds to go. Jets have no timeouts. We have Ian saying Grassi is having a kitten. I'd say Grassi is probably losing his mind. Reggae, here we go again. Love the Shifty family. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Always a pleasure, Reggae. Always a pleasure to have you here. And guys, while you're here, do drop a like on the stream. It'll help push this stream up to the top. We'll get a whole bunch of people in here for this big-time division game, San Francisco against Seattle. Arizona Cardinals on a bye week, so this is a good chance for the Niners to catch up if we can. I bet you weren't, he is not the best kicker. Moody is just so hit and miss. he did make some pretty big kicks in the playoffs. So, but I don't trust him. I don't trust Jake Moody at all. Bears running the football. I don't know if I love I mean, I like the call to run it, but I don't know about that run. I think the Bears are just going to, the Bears are going to let the clock wind down. Bears have a chance to win the game on a will be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Holy smokes, yeah. Three seconds to go. Heidi says San Francisco 49ers. Niners better win today, says 49ers fan 26. I hope so, man. Just remember that there is no Taysom Hill. I have Taysom Hill actually starting in fantasy, and Taysom Hill going all the way. Taysom Hill, the Saints are going to beat the Browns, and Taysom Hill, I think, has probably gotten over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. That is insane. Smoke 82, how are we doing, buddy? Always a pleasure to have you here, my friend. There we go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Great to have you here. So the Bears now going to kick a field goal to try and beat the Green Bay Packers. There's 3 seconds to go in the game. Green Bay doesn't have any timeouts, so they can't ice the kicker or anything like that. It's going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Chicago has not beaten Green Bay since 2018 for 6 years. Can Chicago snap that streak? Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is no good! No good! No good! I think the kick was blocked. And it's no good. No good. The kick was blocked by Green Bay. So the Bears are going to lose. The Bears are going to lose. The kick was blocked. We got some Guinness, by the way, everybody. We got a little Guinness here. Wow, let's see this. The kick goes up. And it is blocked. It is blocked. Oh, I bet Grossi is going just absolutely bananas. And it hit the crossbar too. It hit the crossbar, I think. Because it was partially blocked. The kick was partially blocked, so the ball was still headed towards the uprights. And I think, from what it looked like from one angle, I think that it hit the crossbar. Unbelievable. Holy smokes, everybody. So the Green Bay Packers somehow avoid the loss against, and it's very, well, not, I suppose not quite reminiscent, but of the Broncos block field against the Chiefs, because that was just a straight up block. But the ball was touched by the Green Bay Packers, and I have to see that kick again, though. Holy moly. How did the Bears blow that? They just had the Niners, we've had a horrific, and Aaron Rodgers gets sacked, and the Jets are going to lose to the Colts. The Colts are going to win 28-27. Aaron Rodgers gets sacked to end the game. Holy moly. Let's start a pool. How long till Tommy says it's over? I say 11:30 left, first quarter. Yeah, how long until we see the first Fire Shanahan comments? How about that? Probably even quicker than that. Hopefully not, though, because if we're not seeing those, that means things are going well. Titans have the ball, 3 minutes to go. Levis over the middle, and that's going to go nowhere. The holy moly, though, I can't believe that. That field goal was blocked. Shane, you are correct. The field goal looked like it was definitely touched by a Green Bay defender, and I think the ball, I don't know, did the ball hit the crossbar, or did it just come from one angle? It looked like it hit the crossbar too, but that's a gut-wrenching loss for the Chicago Bears, with a chance to end a 6-year losing streak to against Green Bay, and it gets blocked. It gets blocked. Holy moly. Who'da thunk that, huh? Who'da thunk it? Niners game are about to start right now. Niners game is about 4 minutes away. It's going to be 1:05 p.m. So I have the Niners game ready to go, booted up. So we're not going to miss anything. Couple of things, as I will usually say to start the stream. Let's keep it, look, a little trash talk is all good. Let's try and keep it friendly amongst ourselves. Let's try to avoid spoilers as much as possible. The first few plays of the game, I'll do a countdown of the time for the play clock. If you were watching, and if you're watching the game and also listening and or watching me at the same time, do try to sync it up, because that will just help to avoid spoilers. Appreciate you guys. Always great to be here. We have 49 people in here. Hopefully that's a great sign to have 49 people here. Yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're just minutes away from the 49ers against the Seahawks. Week 11 action. Here we go. NFC West battle. It's going to be in Santa Clara. I think, did I get the stadium right on the board? Yes, I did. Levi Stadium. There we go. If the opening kick goes poorly, I will be calling for someone's head right away. Clara says, let's go Niners. Drew, I'm here for the Tommy meltdowns. They are kind of funny. Baltimore 10, Pittsburgh 18, 3 minutes left in the game. Man, what a crazy division that is. When you have I think you have to say, Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, both top 5 coaches in the NFL. Would we agree on that? Colin Page says, evening shifty, must win tonight. Let's go faithfully to the Bay. Let's go, let's go. All right. I'm going to spank any spoiled spoilers. Big game here. Niners, we're going to be looking to move to 6-4. A gentle reminder that we do not have George Kittle for this game. George Kittle is out for the game with a hamstring injury. It's a bummer, obviously, but we do, of course, want and we will need George Kittle down the stretch. So while this game is incredibly important, there are a bunch of other games after this one too, so you don't want to risk anything long-term. Nick Bosa and Trent Williams are both active. Trent Williams did have a noticeable limp. He's kind of nursing an ankle injury, so hopefully that won't bother him too much. What are you drinking? Soda? No. I got a little Guinness. But yeah, we are very shortly going to be in action here in Santa Clara. It's going to be San Francisco hosting the Seattle Seahawks. Boy, here we go. Here we freaking go. Grossi, I can only imagine, is just going absolutely bonkers after that blocked field goal. I bet he is just going absolutely nuts. Out Kittle, in Pearsall. Yes, Pearsall is in. Hey, remember, look, Pearsall, nice touchdown grab. Here we go. We are in action. It looks like the Seahawks, from a very quick show, that maybe the Seahawks will be kicking to San Francisco, but we'll have to see about that. Melissa says, hey, Shifty and everyone, sorry I missed last week. Had a busy day at the shop last week. All good. No problemo at all. No problemo, Melissa. Glad that you are here for the game today. 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we freaking go. Oh boy. Division games, always massive. And yes, the 49ers, we will receive the We will receive the ball. Isaac Garendo back there to receive the ball if it is, in fact, returnable. Kickoff is away. It's going to be kicked off very short, taken at the 5-yard line. Garendo gonna breaks a tackle and going to get up to about the 27-yard line. So San Francisco, we will have the ball to start the game. 1st and 10 at our own 27-yard line. No Kittle today. Of course, McCaffrey is back. Debo is in there. Pearsall is in there. Let's see. I think we're going to see a lot of Kyle Juszczyk in that George Kittle role. Eric Saubert is the number 1 tight end today. And we'll see how they mix it up with the tight end position. So starting off, Brock Purdy is going to be behind center. Juszczyk and McCaffrey in the backfield. Juszczyk motions out wide now. 1st and 10 from the 26. Snap is away. Purdy pitches it right to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey's going to get forward for about a pickup of 3. Saw a video of Kittle on the field pumping up the guys. Let's go. Let's go. Sherry Moffitt, let's go 49ers. Let's go. Richard Oliveras, 49ers got coverage. Shifty, 1 vote to replace the Bosa emoji with Pearsall. Maybe down the road. Maybe down the road. We'll see. 2nd and 7, San Francisco. Play clock is at 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Purdy in the gun. McCaffrey to his right. 2 receivers down low are Jennings and Debo. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw. Got time. Does throw it. Sure. Actually, Debo caught that. It's going to be, with forward progress, it'd be a pickup of about 3. The throw was really short. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up here on 3rd down. Did Debo make that grab? He certainly did, just about. Pickup of about, they're going to give him a pickup of 4 with the forward progress. So it is 3rd and 3. San Francisco. Come on, let's get some first downs here. You got Debo and Pearsall up top. Purdy's in the gun with McCaffrey to his left. Jennings down low. You know we love Jennings on 3rd down. Snap is away. Seattle shows pressure. They don't bring it. Caught by Jennings, and he is going to be short of the 1st down. So it's going to be 4th and short, and it looks like a 3 and out for San Francisco. It's 4th and 1. Got to punt the ball away. Did you know number 14 got a couple of days ago, 49ers fan? That was a few months ago. My son is going to body Bosa today. Who is your son? So it is, the punter is Pat O'Donnell. Mitch Wishnowsky is put on injured reserve, so let's get used to Pat O'Donnell as the punter. 4th and 1, snap is away. O'Donnell does punt the ball away. And it's going to be a fair catch called for at the 21-yard line. So the 49ers, unfortunately, go 3 and out. Seattle's going to take over on their own 21. Good punt, good start on special teams. And we have Sicky Aina. Let's go. Good morning, Shifty and gang at work listening in. Let's go, Niners. Couldn't have said it better myself. Sicky, thank you so very much, Sicky. Let's give a huge shout out to Sicky in the chat. Appreciate you, buddy. Seattle's offense out there, going to be going to work. DK Metcalf is back for the Seahawks. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 22. Geno Smith behind center. He is going to hand it off left side to Walker. Walker cuts it back inside and picks up a good 6 yards on 1st down. So 2nd and 4 coming up for Seattle. Sherry says, thanks for doing this game. You do such a great job. Next bet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. We need to put ourselves in the driver's. Yeah, obviously, look, not a great start at all, going 3 and out, but let's see what the defense can do. 2nd and 4 coming up for Seattle at their own 28-yard line. Geno Smith behind center. Remember, the center for the Seahawks retired midweek, so they have a new center, and it's going to be Jordan Elliott, who went quickly. It's going to be a neutral zone, encroachment. So it's going to be a free 1st down. So the 49ers have done nothing but hurt ourselves so far, going 3 and out on offense. 2nd and 4, Jordan Elliott jumps offside encroachment and gives the Seahawks a free 1st down. Again, I want to say a huge shout out to Sicky. I really appreciate that, Sicky. That's so awesome. So very generous of you, buddy. I really appreciate that. And this is Shifty. He's talking about the 49ers, so everything checks out so far. Dina Mathis, how are you? Bang, bang, Niners. 1st and 10 for Seattle at their own 33-yard line. Geno now in the gun. Walker is going to motion out wide. So he's in the backfield by himself. Snap is away. Looking to throw it quick. Does throw it quick. And Tyler Lockett stays in bounds. Gets upfield. Gets a first down. And you're talking about Seattle going to have 1st and 10 near midfield. Isaac Yiadom tried to close in on him but took a terrible angle. And Lenoir forces him out wide after just getting the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Seattle at their own 45-yard line. Really bad angle taken there by Isaac Yiadom. Geno Smith behind center. 1st and 10. Seahawks at their own 45. Single back a bunch of tight ends. Fakes the handoff. Geno's got all the time in the world. Heaving it downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. Really good coverage there by D. Winters, the second-year man linebacker out of TCU, covering DK Metcalf. High Shifty is juice. Past his sell-by date? Definitely not. Jim Waffle, how are you, buddy? Great to see you, my man. Hi, Shifty, let's do this. Brooks, let's go. So it's going to be great job there by D. Winters, the linebacker, down the field covering DK Metcalf. 2nd and 10 Seattle at their own 45. Geno's looking to throw it quickly out. Does throw it quickly to Tyler Lockett. Gets about 7 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. This is a big third down here. Seattle in that part of the field were potentially in 4-down territory. They're going to say 3rd and 2 right now. Seattle are in 40, just cross midfield in 49ers territory. 10.5 minutes-ish to go in the first quarter. Play clock's at 14, 13, 12, 11. Geno's in the gun. Man, looks like man coverage for the San Francisco 49ers. Snap is away, fakes the handoff to his back. Geno's looking downfield, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be Jackson Smith-Njigba deep downfield. Pretty good coverage there by Renardo Green, but Jackson Smith-Njigba gets open. Dre Greenlaw is not back yet. I honestly wouldn't expect to see Greenlaw from what it sounds like for at least another 2-3 weeks, unfortunately. 1st and 10 Seattle, so they are moving on this drive. They are at the 49ers 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Geno behind center. He is going to fake the handoff, so they come out throwing. Geno throws it downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. Bosa had really good coverage on that play, throwing it to his tight end on the sideline, but Renardo Green kind of forces him out of bounds before he can get his hands on it. Brooks, how are you, buddy? Always great to see you. So 2nd and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks at the 49ers 28-yard line. Geno behind center. Walker's the lone back. There's 2 tight ends to the left side. Jackson Smith-Njigba and DK Metcalf are the wide receivers. They do hand it off to Kenneth Walker, and he's breaking some tackles, but ends up... Ooh, I thought for a second, the way the Devondre Campbell kind of dived, I thought maybe the ball came out. It didn't. Walker picks up maybe a yard, so we're going to say 3rd and 9 from the 27-yard line. We know the 49ers, we have our struggles on 3rd down. We got to play a whole lot better. It's 3rd and 9 from the 49ers, 27-yard line. Got to get off the field here. Geno's in the gun. Charbonnet to his right. Trips receivers down low. Lockett, JSN, and Metcalf. Snap is away. Bosa gets a good jump off the snap and gets him, and Geno Smith is sacked back at the 34-yard line. Looks like Leonard Floyd, Nick Bosa, and others were right there. Really good job by the 49ers defense. Way to rebound there. Nick Bosa just dominated. And that was also a false start, too, by the Seattle Seahawks right guard, by the way. But I would say they're going to give it maybe to Bosa or else to Leonard Floyd. But a good job by the defense. Geno Smith is sacked for a loss of 7. It's going to be 4th and 16 from the 34. This is going to be a long field goal attempt, a 52-yard field goal. Snap is away, kick is up, and it's drilled right down the middle. So it is 3-0 Seattle. Remember, the 49ers started the game with the ball, went 3 and out, and then Seattle goes down the field and gets 3. So 49ers offense slow to start the game. There we go. Did I do that? Oh, we'll always take a sack. The good job by the defense in responding to the very solid drive. And Seattle came out throwing the football. So they are not afraid to throw it down the field. After Geno had a pretty rough game against San Francisco just a few weeks ago, not afraid to come out throwing, maybe build some confidence right there. We have Beige says, Wesley, if you smell, oh, there we go. If you smell what the Brock is cooking. I love it. That's a good one. Refs are back to only calling a few false starts here and there. Yeah, true. Myers, great kicker, says Kimmy. And the ball was like, he got sacked right in the middle of the hash mark. So it was just right down Broadway, you know. Yeah. So the offense obviously has to get something going here. Bosa working to get that $11,000 back he was fined for. Kevin Eager's in the house. We have 142 people in here, by the way. Thank you so much, guys, for spending your Sunday here. Let me check in and see how we are doing. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're at 35 likes so far. Let's try and get to 49 likes. Let's get to 49 likes. Sorry, won't cheer for Bosa any longer. Bosa is a clown. Look, I understand and respect those opinions, but for me, I'm just going to separate football from politics. That's something that I've always done. So, regardless of who it was, whatever side of the political spectrum you're on. We do have 2 new subscribers, so thank you to the new subscribers. By the way, we're up to 3345. Would love to hit 5,000 subscribers this season. That would be awesome. Thank you, yes, Santino, Samara, and Dango31 for subscribing. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not into doing politics, so we're here for football. I think this is a great opportunity to have 3.5 hours of the week where we can just enjoy our 49ers. Pities and an STI, there you go. So there's 8:13 left in the first quarter. A pretty long drive there for the Seattle Seahawks. All right, 49ers offense going to be going back to work. For those about to Brock, we salute you. Charb is horrible at pass blocking, says El Nino. I like your style, sir, says 85. There we go. Me too, I don't really give a crap when I'm watching football. Yeah, he is so overrated. I'd have to disagree with that. Alrighty, kickoff is away. It's going to be another short kickoff taken at the goal line. Garendo coming out to the 25. Gets to about the 29-yard line. So the 49ers will take over at the 29-yard line. Seattle is very comfortable with kicking the ball to not be a touchback, so they do not mind at all. I wasn't making it political, just making a lighthearted joke. Didn't mean to get everyone riled up. Yeah, let's just, you can't escape it. Well, I think that it's a good opportunity to right now. And thank you, 85X, for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you, buddy. 1st and 10, San Francisco. Purdy's coming out, and there is an extra offensive lineman. Jalen Moore, the extra offensive lineman, is out there. Purdy behind center, but McCaffrey's kind of off center. They do hand it to McCaffrey, left side, and McCaffrey maybe gets 2 yards on the play. 2.5 yards, I'd say. They're going to give him a pickup of 2. So it's still obviously incredibly early in the game, but 49ers offense, unfortunately, picking up where it left off last week with struggling to run the football. They're showing George Kittle on the sideline, and not having Kittle is definitely going to not help. 2nd and 8 San Francisco. We're halfway through the first quarter. Play clock is at 9, 8, 7. Purdy's behind center. McCaffrey, the lone back, is going to motion now. Snap is away. Purdy is looking to throw. Purdy's going to step up, and Purdy's going to run for it. And Purdy's going to get the first, and that should be a flag. Purdy was down on the ground, and the Seahawk defender came in and hit him late. No flag on the play, but Purdy gets the first down. Let's get those Kittle first down emojis in the, we're not doing this, Kimmy. Anyone know why YouTube on my phone is ahead of YouTube on my TV with the same Wi-Fi? That is interesting. 1st and 10, San Francisco at our own 40. Purdy picked it up with his legs. Purdy behind center. McCaffrey is the lone back. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Purdy throwing away downfield. Wide open. Jawan Jennings into Seattle territory to the Seattle 38-yard line. Pickup of 22 yards. Fake the handoff to McCaffrey. Purdy almost off his back foot, but gets a lot underneath it. And Jawan Jennings, just a nice dig route inside, and bam, right there, found the easy spot. Is Williams playing? Yes, Trent Williams is playing, Kevin. It looked like Jalen Moore was just in for a certain run package. Purdy behind center, I formation. Use check McCaffrey in the back. Saubert in motion. They're going to hand it to McCaffrey left side, and McCaffrey's just going to get swallowed up, and there is nowhere to go. No gain on the first down run. Jennings top bloke, says Colin. You're totally right about that. Looks like 49ers decided to replace Kittle with Moore. On that play, they did. Ann is in the house. Great to see you, Ann. Let's go. Yeah, Kittle has a hamstring issue. Here's the one struggle so far for the 49ers is on first down running the football. Been able to get nothing going. 2nd and 10, San Francisco at the Seahawks 38. Purdy in the gun, McCaffrey to his left. Snap is away. They do hand it to McCaffrey out of the gun. McCaffrey cuts forward and picks up maybe 4 or 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and medium for San Francisco. Probably say 3rd and 6, we'll call it. They're going to say 3rd and 5. Come on, offense. Let's go. Remember, just to avoid spoilers in the chat, please and thank you. Play clock, if you want to sync up, play clock is at 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Purdy's in the gun. 3rd and 5 at the Seahawk 33-yard line. McCaffrey to his right. Snap is away. Seahawks do bring pressure. Purdy's in the pocket. Throws it. Caught Jennings, and that's a first down. 3rd and Jawan. First down. San Francisco gets 5.5 yards on the 3rd and 5. Reek Woolen in coverage, and Jennings just had a really nice route there. There we go. Thanks, monitors. Give it to McCaffrey. 49ers fan from Mexico City. Hell yeah, Paul. Let's go. Let's go. Jennings already 3 catches for 30 yards. 1st and 10 San Francisco. Jordan Mason in the game at the Seahawks 28-yard line. Purdy behind center. They pitch it down to Mason. Mason cuts back, and a nice run, Jordan Mason. Mason's going to get 8 yards on the play. There we go. Jordan Mason. I don't know why I did the first down motion there. But Jordan Mason picking up 8 yards, and that changes the complexion now. Instead of 2nd and 10, it's 2nd and 2. Entire playbook is wide open. 2nd and 2, San Francisco at the Seattle 20-yard line. Great job by Jordan Mason to cut back inside. Really solid blocking up front, too. Aaron Banks did a good job. So did Brendel. Purdy's in the pistol. Mason behind him. Use check to his left. Saubert in motion. It's a pretty heavy package. They give it to Mason. First down, San Francisco to the Seahawks 15-yard line. 1st and 10. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Niners have the ball at the Seahawk 15-yard line. This is a long drive. You want to, you need to finish it with a touchdown. That's more like it. Yep, absolutely. I'm here, Shifty, from Port Clinton, Ohio. Lovely, Robert. That's awesome. From Ohio. Is that near Columbus, the capital? 1st and 10, San Francisco. Purdy in the gun. McCaffrey's to his right. Debo goes in motion. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw. Over the middle. Caught Jennings. Jennings makes a man miss and going to get knocked down at the 10-yard line. So pick up a 5 on first down, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. Pick up a 5 for San Francisco. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the Seahawks 10-yard line. We know the struggles this offense has had this season in this part of the field. The 49ers need to be better. You got to start putting 7 on the board in these situations. We also have 200 people in the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. Purdy's in the gun. McCaffrey's to his right. Juszczyk, Debo, and Jennings down low. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw. Throws it over the middle. Caught Debo Samuel. Gets the first down. With forward progress, that should be a first down. They are going to give him the first. They're going to say third down? No. Where the official came in from the sideline, that looked like a good first down. With forward progress, too. That's a first down for sure. That's 1st and goal. They're saying, no, yeah, 1st and goal. The scoreboard for on Fox was bugging out. 1st and goal, San Francisco from the 5-yard line. I potentially have Jordan Mason in there on first down as opposed to Christian McCaffrey. I know that might sound blasphemous, but I said what I said. Niners got to snap the ball. They do, and looks like a broken play. Purdy scrambles to his right, and then Purdy slips under his own feet. And now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Oh, my God. The play looked kind of broken, but Purdy running to his right and then just slips under his own feet. And now it's going to be 2nd and goal from like the 10. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Play clock is winding down. Purdy's going to be in the gun. McCaffrey to his right. Snap is away. Seahawks bringing pressure. Purdy's rolling to his right. And Purdy's going to run for it. Purdy's going to run and dive. And is it a touchdown? Is it a touchdown? Is it a touch? They say it's a touchdown. Brock Purdy makes up for it. And that's a touchdown. San Francisco. Let's go. Brock Purdy. Touchdown. San Fran. His right foot is, I think the ball was already crossed the plane, though. Brock Purdy, that's maybe going to be 3rd and goal from the half-yard line. Purdy just ran out to his right. Let's see, have they confirmed the touchdown? I don't know if there'll be enough to overturn it. They have confirmed it. We are lining up for the extra point attempt. O'Donnell to hold it. His first hold as the punter for the 49ers. Snap is away. Hold looks good. Kick is up, and it's good. Let's go, Brock Purdy. 7-3 San Francisco. Let's go. Purdy on 1st and goal slips up under his own feet. 2nd and goal rolls out to his right again, but this time has a bunch of space. And Purdy is sneaky fast. He is sneaky fast. He's never going to be Lamar Jackson. He's never going to be like Michael Vick or not even Steve Young, but he's sneaky fast. Let's go. There we go. He was determined. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. The defense got a big rest right there. I think we're at the end of the first quarter, too. So game time, that drive was over 8 minutes long. So the defense has to be thinking, look, you got to see what Seattle was doing on their first drive. They're well rested. And comes in with the 499. Let's go. Let's go. Let's give Ann a big shout out in the chat. Appreciate you. Let's go. Turnover time says beige. Don't matter. He's a great player. Purdy, modern day Montana. Victor, I love the enthusiasm, but Yeah, we got to slow down a little bit with that. I love the enthusiasm though, so I don't want to argue with you. And man, once that first down play, first and goal play happened, I was like, here we go again with the red zone struggles. But what a play. What a play by Brock Purdy to make up for it. That is awesome. Huge shout out to Ann. There we go. Ann's getting a whole bunch of shout outs in the chat from Raymond, Christian, Mark. There we go. There we go. Purdy is quick. He turns speed. Yep, absolutely. Purdy is just sneaky fast. Sneaky fast. Like you don't, he's not moving like a Lamar Jackson or anything, but all of a sudden it's like, bam, he's gone like 10 yards. Time for another Guinness. Get them in, says Colin. I think we're basically back in action here at the game, so I'm kind of thinking that I will grab another Guinness when we get to a little bit 110 volts. GTO, yeah, I missed a couple of games. Then there was the bye week. I actually did the Rams Seahawks, and then I did the game last week. But yeah, I haven't. I should actually be able to do every 49er game though for the rest of the season, looking at my work schedule and everything. So, but we're back, baby. That's what counts. Thank you so much to the new subscriber Robert Raider too, by the way. So there is 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. So that drive took 8 minutes and 3 seconds off the clock. Jawan Jennings really good on that drive. Jake Moody kicks the ball away. It's going to be fielded in the end zone. It will be a touchback. So the Seahawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Man, that Purdue, did you guys see that Purdue play where like the paint around the end zone was painted the same color as the end zone and the guy got confused? Wild. I'm sorry, did Mr. Relevant do something relevant? As Kittle says, he runs like one of those water lizards. That's true. That is true. 1st and 10 Seattle. Geno behind center. They are going to hand the ball up the middle. Get him down, guys. Come on. Picks up 4 yards on 1st down. It's going to be the end of the first quarter. I'm going to grab another Guinness. I'm going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Niners on top. Let's go. Alrighty, bring us all a Guinness. Let me update the board here to say second quarter. Second. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up for Seattle at their own 30. 2nd and 6 coming up for Seattle at their own 34. We need to get Shifty a Guinness fridge for his little room. My room actually isn't that little. Just the way that that the camera and how I have it, like the wall, the room is actually an okay size. He didn't hear me. We tackling today. Let's go. Yeah, if I could, I would. Unusual number of spam bots today. Yeah, I'm having 14 Merlot. Oh, excuse me. Susan says, who can beat the Lions these days? I mean, they look good, but it's such a key thing that like we have to be really good the rest of the season, because I think that one of the keys to maybe slowing down the Lions a little bit is to getting them to play outside. The Lions play so many of their games in domes and whatnot, so get them to go outside. If they have to come back to San Francisco, that'd be awesome. Well, Shifty, you're doing well. The spammers have found you. All right, yeah, I mean, that must be a decent sign if the spam bots are coming. It means that we must be doing okay. Who wouldn't mind a Guinness? Guinness is good. Guinness is good for you too, apparently. So 2nd and 6 for Seattle at their own 34. Geno in the gun, back to his left. Snap is away, looking to throw. Throws it out wide, going to be caught by Metcalf, and that's going to be, they're going to give him the first down, it looks like, just at the first down marker. And Rebecca Fuller, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Is it not little for Europe or not little in general? I would say not little in general. That, out of context, that doesn't sound good. They're actually saying 3rd and 1, so he's a yard shy. Geno Smith behind center. This is potentially a big play here. They give it to the fullback who gets the first down. I believe. Yes, he gets the first down. Kind of hard to see where he went, but they're going to give Seattle the first down. So it will be 1st and 10 Seattle. We'll say from their own 41. So they do pick up the first down. Come on, defense. Let's make a big play. Geno's going to come out behind center. The lone back is Kenneth Walker. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers on the field. Snap is away. Hands it off to Walker up the middle, and Yetur Gross-Matos tried to get him down, but Kenneth Walker's breaking tackles, and he gets the first down just into 49ers territory. Yetur Gross-Matos, who's just back from being out for the last number of games, breaks the tackle, and then just a bad angle there from Lenoir as well, which you don't see very often. Lenoir is usually a really good tackler. And yeah, Walker just stiff-armed him. So it's 1st and 10 Seattle at the 49ers, maybe 48. Geno empty backfield now in the gun. JSN goes in motion. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Over the middle, going to be caught. DK Metcalf picks up maybe 4 yards just on a quick slant. Isaac Yadam on the coverage. They're going to give him a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5 for Seattle. This is too easy for Seattle. Come on, we want to pick 6. Come on. Come on, defense. 2nd and 5 for Seattle at the 49ers, 43. Geno in the gun. Looks like Walker to his left. Snap goes over his head, and Geno has to fall on it, and he loses a ton of yards. And this is the big deal because their center just retired in the middle of the week. This is a new center, snaps the ball way over Geno Smith, and they lose a ton of yards. Thank you to the mods for taking care of all those spams, but the Niners almost came down with it too. But the ball goes actually not way over Geno Smith. Geno maybe could have got that, but loses a bunch of yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and a mile now for Seattle. 3rd and 22. Snap is away. And Geno just dumps it off to his back, who gets tackled. Nice job, Lenoir. Diamador Lenoir. They pick up maybe 7 yards on the play, but well shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th and a mile, and Seattle's going to be forced to punt the ball away. Let's go defense. Come on, step up, Greg. I don't know if you want to give the defense credit for that, but the center just snapped the ball kind of over the left shoulder of Geno Smith. Not quite like the salt shaker where it's good luck. Punt is away from Seattle, and it's going to be taken at it's a touchback. Touchback. So San Francisco, we do get the ball starting from our own 20-yard line. Let's go. Melissa's, my dog's still not used to the time change, keeps bugging me to feed her, trying to stop me from commentating. Yeah, I mean, look, overall, good job defense. Look, you get off the field, not too bad. Look, those plays happen, where bad snaps, things like that happens to every team. You just got to make sure that we take advantage of it. Holy moly. You guys are right. These bots are just wild today. It's like, come on, you got to freaking. Thank you so much, Raymond, for taking care of that. These bots are wild. So 49ers, we will have the ball 1st and 10 at our own 20-yard line. The punt went into the end zone for a touchback. Pretty decent punt. It was only like a couple of yards. So, and Dixon, the punter for the Seahawks, he's pretty darn good. Usually really good at pinning teams back. So massive to get the ball at our own 20-yard line. So the offense gets to go out, do its thing again. I think I'd like to see us. And look, Jordan Mason has looked a little bit more spry out there than Christian McCaffrey. So will we see a little bit more Jordan Mason as this game goes on? Yeah, Raymond's killing it. Let's go deep to Debo. Yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know. Maybe you try and hit him with the play action, send Debo deep. Remember, last season, we were able to hit Seattle with a deep pass to Debo Samuel for a touchdown. So potentially, are they maybe thinking maybe Shanahan will want to dial up something similar this year? Let's get Mason on it. Yeah, I think, look, Jordan Mason's looked good. He obviously was barely used last week. We had the bye week before that. I think Mason was a little bit dinged up the previous few weeks. So getting him kind of really just nice and fully healthy again. Jordan Mason there looking a lot more like he did the first few weeks of the season. Granted, very limited opportunities, but still. So San Francisco with the ball, 1st and 10 at our own 20-yard line. Come on, Niners. Let's go. Let's go. Offense is out there ready to go back to work. It's going to be Purdy in the gun, McCaffrey to the right. Juszczyk is also in the backfield to the left. Now McCaffrey motions out wide. 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. McCaffrey goes in motion. Purdy fakes the handoff. Purdy's going to have to roll to his right, gets away from pressure, dumps it off, and going to be caught there by Kyle Juszczyk, who's going to get some yards on the play, maybe a pickup of 5. Purdy looked like the blocking up front initially was pretty good, but then a Seahawks defender kind of got through the middle of the offensive line. Purdy rolls out to his right and kind of comes back and finds Juszczyk over the middle of the field, but nothing open. So Purdy, lucky to escape out of that, does a good job getting it to Juszczyk, who maybe picks up 5-6 yards. So now it's 2nd and manageable. 2nd and very manageable. Purdy in the gun, Juszczyk to his right. Debo's now going to go in motion. Snap is away. Purdy's looking. Oh, ball's tipped up and intercepted by the Seahawks. And Purdy throws the interception, looking for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey was just completely covered there. I think Purdy's got to maybe throw that away or something. But it was Devin Witherspoon on the coverage. He has really good coverage on McCaffrey. Purdy just threw it to him. And then the ball just flips up and it's intercepted by the big man, the defensive tackle. But I don't like that decision at all from Brock Purdy. Don't like that decision at all from Brock Purdy. He was way too covered. At the end of the day, if you throw it away and you live to fight another down, I don't know why you're throwing that. Even if he caught it, he maybe gets a couple, just a bad play. 1st and 10, Seattle at the Niners' 29-yard line. Snap is away. Geno's going to hand it off to the running back, Charbonnet, who gets nowhere. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Seattle. I don't know what Purdy was thinking there, Eddie V. Really bad decision there from Brock Purdy. Hopefully he's on the sideline talking it out with Brian Greasy and Shanahan and just being like, what the hell was that? They got to figure that out. I'd love to hear the explanation for that throw. 2nd and 10 Seattle. Geno's in the gun. Back to his right is Charbonnet. JSN goes in motion down low. Looks like man coverage for the Niners. Snap is away. Geno looking under pressure. Heaves it off his back foot. Incomplete. Nobody even close. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Seattle. This would be a good stand here after the brutal interception. If you can hold them to a 3 and out and force a field goal. Metcalf was maybe open for a blink of a second. Warner covering Tyler Lockett. That's wild. Warner's more than capable of it, but not often you see a linebacker covering a wide receiver that well. 3rd and 10 for Seattle. Geno in the gun. Charbonnet to his left. Trips receivers down low. Snap is away. Geno is looking to throw. Gets sacked by Yetur Gross-Matos. Welcome back. YGM. Let's go. And they lose a bunch of yards there. That's going to be 4th and a mile. And this would be a 58-yard field goal if Seattle want to go for it for the field goal here. And YGM. And he just bullied the left tackle. Great. That's Charles Cross, too. Gross-Matos with a big-time sack. And let's see here what... and Seattle kicked the field goal, and it's good. It's a 57-yard field goal attempt. Holy moly. It is good, though, so it's 7-6. So you limit the damage after the awful Brock Purdy decision to throw it to McCaffrey. That 57-yard field goal looked easy. I think this kicker could hit it from 60 today. Great job, though, by the defense to get out of that. And just Brock Purdy can't be making decisions like that. Like, Brock Purdy has so many games where he's so good, but that's a part of his game that he absolutely has to work on, is having that situational awareness. You're at your own 25-yard line. You have another down to work with if you throw it away. You don't have to throw it every single time. Great job by the defense getting the sack there, YGM. They forced a 57-yard field goal, and wow, that kicker just hit it like it was nothing. So, yeah, good for Seattle having a reliable kicker. But 7-6, game is all to play for. If you're Purdy, you have your mistake. You got to play, you can't be making any mistakes like that again. It's just can't do it. Thank you, Raymond, for taking care of that again. Raymond's a beast taking care of that. No Kittle hurts big. I think you're right, Susan. I think that's a great point. And we can't forget that there's no George Kittle, who I think right now he's having arguably the best season for any tight end in the NFL this season. So not having George Kittle is obviously just such a big loss. And a little bit unexpected, too. I didn't really see, did he get hurt in practice or was it the game against Tampa? But we're really missing Kittle for sure. Kittle hamstring. A hamstring for Kittle. I'm not really sure, again, where he picked that up or when. But, yeah, I guess it happened. Yeah, no targets for Pearsall and only one target so far for Debo, I think. So, but look, let's see what the offense can do. The offense is going to go back to work. Yeah, just Purdy's got to rebound. And Purdy does have a pretty short memory. So, but you got to go out there. I think what they'll try and do is they'll try and give Purdy a little play action bootleg, try and maybe give him like an easy dump down pass where he can just pick up the easy completion and put that bad interception out of his mind. I still can't believe that. What was he thinking? We should be blowing this team out of the water. You notice when 85, you do, and it's true. Yeah, it's such a weird game for the Niners. You have a punt, a touchdown, interception. Ugh. 8:41 left in the half. The Seahawks do get the ball to start the second half, just as as a friendly reminder. Kickoff is away. It's definitely returnable. And Jordan Mason fumbles it, and it goes out of bounds, luckily. Jeepers Christ. These special teams, man. These freaking special teams are going to... Oh, my God. It goes out of bounds, so we have the ball. But unbelievable. Why do they... Special teams issues. They're even showing a graphic right now. Another fumble, but it goes out of bounds, thankfully, luckily. So, holy smokes. God. 1st and 10, San Francisco. Where do we have the ball? Yeah, seriously. Oh, my God. Special ed teams. They are going to move. Where? So the ball's at the 27-yard line. So we have the ball at the 27. That's where I think it went out of bounds. Either it went out. Yeah, that's where it went out of bounds. Here we go, offense. Purdy's in the gun. McCaffrey to his right. Debo's doing his orbit motion. They give it to McCaffrey up the middle, and McCaffrey gets nowhere. McCaffrey gets a yard, and there's just nothing doing in the ground game. I can maybe understand why they're... Because like Seattle is just crowding the box. Holy moly, these... If the bots keep coming, I'm just going to have to put it on subscriber-only mode, because this is just getting out of hand. 2nd and 9 for San Francisco after the 1-yard gain from McCaffrey on 1st down. Purdy's going to come out behind center. Oh my God, the bots are freaking back again. They pitch it to McCaffrey up the middle. McCaffrey gets maybe 2 yards on the play. I'm trying to think how I do that. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 now for San Francisco at our own 30-yard line. And the run game is just not happening today. Nothing doing in the run game. And the Seahawks ranked 26th against the run. Purdy in the gun, McCaffrey to his left. Snap is away, looking to throw. Purdy's got time. Going to roll to his left, and Purdy's going to run for it. And he's going to get it! And Purdy gets it! Does a little pump fake, and the Seahawk defender jumps for it. And Purdy's able to get the 1st down. That was just a phenomenal play there by Brock Purdy. Holy smokes. Wow, 1st down, 49ers. Brock Purdy. What a job right there from Brock. 1st and 10, San Francisco. We're at our own 43 now. Behind center, McCaffrey's the back. Juszczyk split out wide. Snap is away. They pitch it right side to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to actually get some decent yards on 1st down. Gets about 7 on the play up to midfield. Good blocking on that run. Holy moly. Run, Purdy, run. So pickup of 7 on the play for Christian McCaffrey. Finally getting good yards on 1st down run. 2nd and 3 at midfield. Purdy's in the gun. McCaffrey's beside him on his right side. Juszczyk, Salbert on the field. Pearsall and Jennings up top. That's a false start. False start against San Francisco. So take away that good 1st down run. 2nd and 8 now. Aaron Banks called for the false start. Oakley dokley. Come on, offense. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Purdy's in the gun. McCaffrey to his right. Looks like the same formation that we were going to do the last play. Use check in motion. Snap is away. Purdy's under pressure. Immediately throws and caught to Saubert. And he's going to be real close to a first down. That's going to be real close. First and 10, we do get, the next time there's a stoppage in play, I'm going to figure out how to make it subscriber only, chat. If any of the mods are able to do that, that'd be awesome. First and 10 to Saubert. Thankfully, they're saying third and 1. They've changed it. It did say first and 10. Now it's third and 1. I did think he was maybe a tad bit short. I think you probably quarterback sneak this, though. Play clock is winding. Well, it's at 15 seconds as they break the huddle. Purdy's going to come out under center. Seattle looks like it's ready for the quarterback sneak. Debo goes in motion. They do give it to Debo left side. Debo get upfield. First down 49ers. Debo Samuel first down. Members, thank you very much to the mod who did that. So, yeah, appreciate that. So, awesome. Subscribers only mode. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. There's a flag on the play, and it's going to be against Jawan. It's going to be holding. Oh, God, these flags. So it's not a first down. Unbelievable. Holding on Jawan Jennings, so it's not first and 10 San Francisco. It's going to be third and 11. So on this drive, we've had back-to-back, well, not back-to-back plays, but we've had 2 flags, false start and a holding. Less than 4 minutes to go in the half. Purdy's in the gun, McCaffrey and Saubert in the backfield. McCaffrey now motions out wide. Snap is away. Saubert into block. Purdy's throwing it downfield. Caught! First down! And guess who? It's Jawan Jennings making up for the holding call. First down, San Francisco. Sicky, they should be gone now. We turned the chat on to subscribers only mode. So if you do want to chat and you're watching, I'm not just trying to do this to get subscribers or anything. I'm doing this because you guys could see just how many freaking bots there were. First down, Jawan Jennings making up for the holding call. 3 minutes to go in the half. First and 10 at the Seattle 46. Snap is away. They fake the handoff to McCaffrey, and Purdy's going to throw it. Going to be caught by Juszczyk and gets a good chunk, maybe 7 yards, and the clock is going to keep winding, which might not be a bad thing. Second and 4 for the San Francisco 49ers. There's about 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the half. Inside the Seattle 40-yard line. Just at the Seattle 40-yard line. Purdy behind center. McCaffrey the lone back. San Francisco and Seattle both have all 3 timeouts. Pitch it right side to McCaffrey. McCaffrey cuts back inside. First down, San Francisco. No flags on the play, refs. Cool. First down, San Francisco. The Niners probably going to run the clock down to the 2-minute warning. It's going to be the 2-minute warning when we come back in action here. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Yeah, the 49ers are overcoming a lot of adversity on this. You have the ball, is going to be 2nd and 3, then it's a false start, 2nd and 8. It was 3rd and 1, you get the first down. Then it comes back to 3rd and 11, you come back, and then Jennings picks up the first down. So just really good job there. Bear with me for one moment, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, here we go. At half, oh my god, how are they're subscribing to the freaking channel? Holy moly. I'm going to try and find out during halftime how to, maybe if I do it for subscribe, because you can do a thing where it's subscribers who are subscribed for like 10 minutes or longer or something like that. Like, I really don't want to do those kind of things, but the chat is just getting it's just getting completely overwhelmed. And I don't want the mods to have to spend the whole game doing that as opposed to enjoying the stream. So, but it's going to be 1st and 10 San Francisco when we come back from in the 2-minute warning. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. So it's looking good so far. The Niners do have to, at least get 3 here, but you think you got to get 7 here after some of the mistakes that you've made. Keep up the momentum with the offense scoring, get 7 points, go into halftime with an 8-point lead. You'd be feeling a lot better about things. Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you to the mod who did that. First and 10. Come on. Coming out of the 2-minute warning. We have the ball at the Seahawks 34-yard line. Purdy has McCaffrey to his right. Play clock is at 9, 8, 7. Whoa, that's a freaking offside right there. Niners pointing at the Seahawks. Seahawks, it's a false start against San Francisco. And it's on Colton McKivitz this time. I'm too busy swatting bots. So now it's going to be, this is the 3rd penalty on this drive. The 3rd penalty. And Shanahan looks really annoyed, as he should be. Play clock is at 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Purdy's in the pistol. McCaffrey behind him, 1st and 15 from the Seattle 39. Debo went in motion. Snap his way. Purdy's looking to throw. Purdy's going to get sacked, and he's going to lose a bunch of yards. Loses about 10. So after the freaking false start on 1st down, you get sacked, and now it's going to be 2nd and 25 from basically midfield. And it was, and then McKivitz ultimately got beat around the edge. So a couple of back-to-back really bad plays for Colton McKivitz. And now it's 2nd and 23. So you go from being in scoring range to now being comfortably out of scoring range. 2nd and 23. Seattle uses a timeout, as they should. There's 1 minute and 55 left to go in the half. And it's San Francisco 2nd and 23. So I think what you kind of have to do here is maybe... Why is he holding onto the goddamn ball for so long, says Tommy. Probably because there was nobody open. He's already thrown 1 bad interception. We don't want him to throw another one. But I think what you're probably going to see here on... we need to make Animod. She is psychic. Don't be surprised if you see one of those quick passes to Debo Samuel, although I think the league has kind of clearly figured those ones out. But I think you're going to see like a screen pass or just a very quick pass that you kind of just hope and gamble that you can break a tackle or two and then get a whole chunk of yards. But yeah, look, you have 2 plays to maybe get 15 yards, and then you can put it in field goal range. You force Seattle to use their timeouts. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but who knows? We are killing ourselves with these stupid penalties. Completely agree. Completely agree. Well, so much of this is pretty self-inflicted. Like you go from 1st and 10 at the 34 to 1st and 15 at the 39. That changes things, and then you get sacked. So a couple of coming out of the 2-minute warning as well. I mean, you had those couple of minutes to talk things over, to figure it out. Here's what the plan is. Then you get false start, sack. Not great. Spy Nick Danger, let's go. Let's go. So yeah, Seattle took their first timeout. I believe it was Seattle I assume it was Seattle who took the timeout. I actually didn't see who it was, but it would make sense if Seattle did. The 49ers have been able to overcome some adversity on this drive with penalties already. So can we do it again? Hopefully. Yeah, it was Seattle who took their first timeout. 1:55 to go in the half. 2nd and 23 from the Seattle 47. You don't have to get it all in one play. That's like a big thing that the Niners need to realize. Purdy's in the gun, McCaffrey to his right. You have Jennings, Pearsall, Debo up top. Snap is away. Purdy's in the pocket. Ball was looking for Pearsall, but the ball was batted by Boye Mafe at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 23 now, incomplete. Do I need another beer yet, says Gene. Not yet. And that's not great, too, because now Seattle, because it's incomplete, Seattle's able to conserve a timeout. And it was Boye Mafe who got his hands up and batted the ball. So, 3rd and 23. What do you do? I mean, what's the play call here? Purdy's going to be in. It looks like it's going to be one of those quick passes to Debo would be my suspicion here. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw only a 3-man rush. Throws it over the middle and batted down again by Boye Mafe. Not at the line of scrimmage. He actually dropped into coverage, looking for Debo Samuel over the middle. But that's going to be now 4th and 23. It was a decent throw. I think Debo could have maybe kept moving a little bit just to avoid Mafe, but just to avoid the lane. But 4th and 23, San Francisco's going to have to punt the ball away to Seattle. 1:48 left, and they have 2 timeouts. So the wild thing is you go from 1st and 10 at their 34 to this. And it's going to be a fair catch taken at about the 10-yard line. So not a good drive at all. There was so many mistakes on that drive with penalties, the sack, balls batted down at the line of scrimmage, just weird drive. But I just don't understand it where you have it 1st and 10 at their 34. Maybe why not just run the ball on 1st down? Defense needs to step up big time now. I agree. Yeah, we need a big defensive stop now because here's the thing. We have all 3 timeouts. Seattle is deep in their own territory. So if we can get a big defensive stop here, maybe a big defensive play, maybe we can force a turnover, then that could change things, obviously. The defense has had a lot of time to rest because even though that drive didn't get any points or anything, it actually took quite a bit of time. So Vegas says 48 points are getting scored in this game, so look for a big second half. Yeah. Moody could miss from any yardage. Champ Production says, come on, Niners. I couldn't agree more. We can always rely on Tommy for some encouragement. True that. Okay. So look, defense got to make a big play. You know that Seattle's probably going to come out, because where they're at on the field, they're going to come out throwing. So they're going to be at their own maybe 9 or 10 yard line starting this drive. So even though they still have 2 timeouts and there's 1:40 something left, not like they have to go crazy fast, but you have opportunities. If you can get pressure on Geno Smith, force a mistake, That could be, you could get a big game-changing play here on defense. God, this is such a long commercial break. Holy moly. I mean, the commercials always feel long when the previous drive didn't go your way, but jeepers. And you know that what they're going to do is they're going to come back and it's going to be like the ball's just about to be snapped. Maybe not. So the Seahawks huddling up. So there's a minute 41 left. Seattle is going to be at their own 9-yard line. 49ers have 3 timeouts left. Geno Smith in the gun, back to his right. 4 receivers. Snap is away. Geno looking. Gets hit as he throws, and that's going to be caught by JSN. On the coverage was Diamador Lenore, and that's going to be a pickup of about maybe 15 or so. So that's going to be a pretty big, and he gets out of bounds. So they're maybe going to look at right foot, left. Yeah, that's, well, did he have that left foot? Are they going to look at that? I don't think so. So they're now at their own 24, so a pickup of 15 yards. Geno in the gun, back to his right. Snap is away. Geno going to actually hand it off to Walker. Get him down, guys. Get him freaking down. Good job, Renardo Green, chasing him out of bounds. Maybe gets 5 yards on the play. Yeah, that's definitely a catch for JSN. They're showing it again. Pickup of maybe 5 for Kenneth Walker. Went to the left and then cut back upfield to the right, but Renardo Green did a good job running him out of bounds. So be 2nd and 5 right now. A minute 28 to go in the half. Seattle's at the 29-yard line. Looks like man coverage here, possibly. Geno's in the gun. Snap is away. Geno's throwing it downfield. Going to be caught by DK Metcalf. Renardo Green on the coverage, but just a good route by DK. Gets the first down out of bounds. So they're just moving the ball methodically down the field. DK looks like he was maybe going to run a vertical route. I mean, hard for Renardo Green to do a whole lot better than that. And it's a pickup and a first down for Seattle. No pressure on Geno Smith at all. And they are throwing the ball quickly. So we're in a kind of a prevent-ish defense. And it's going to be now it's going to be a false start against Seattle, which is good news. So that's going to back them up first, and now it's going to be 1st and 15 for Seattle. On the guard, Anthony Bradford. Defense, though, has got how much time left? There's a minute 23 left. Minute 23 left in the half. Lenore kind of lost the coverage on that. So Seattle's at their own 37. 1st and 15. Snap is away. Geno's looking to throw. Geno does throw. Going to be caught, and he's going to be tackled inbounds. JSN makes the catch. Only a pickup of maybe 3. Clock is moving. It's going to be 2nd and 12, I'm going to think. Yeah, 2nd and 12 now for Seattle. And Lenore was right there to greet him with a big-time tackle. For the members, there is a new emoji to use if you guys want to, because Lenore had a nice Renardo Green shaken up on the play. So Renardo Green now is going to have to go to the sideline. He's walking off under his own power. Niner Jamie says, thanks, Shifty, was listening while doing some housework for first half. So that actually forces the 49ers to use a timeout. Yeah, it's our timeout there. So there's a minute 4 left in the half. And that brings out Rock Yassin. So the 2 free agent pickups, Rock Yassin and Isaac Yadam, are out there right now. There you go. So 2nd and 12. Geno Smith in the gun, back to his right. Snap is away. Now he's under pressure, just has to throw it away. Going to be caught by Charbonnet, who's going to lose a bunch of yards. Call timeout. Call timeout. They're not calling. Shanahan, now you call timeout way too late. 3rd and 17. They lost 5 yards. Geno Smith under pressure. Bosa did a good job. Malik Collins did a good job. And great job by Bosa to wrap up Charbonnet, so they lose 5 yards on the play. San Francisco does take a timeout. So there's 52 seconds left. I feel like they could have taken timeout maybe 4 seconds earlier. I don't know what the holdup was. Maybe Shanahan's going to talk to them about that, being like, whoa, I called timeout earlier. But there's, at this moment in time, they're saying 52 seconds left in the half. It's 3rd and 17 for Seattle. Inside their own territory. So the 49ers now have a chance. Ashton, good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. So they're saying there is 52 seconds left to go in the half. 3rd and 17. Seattle is at their own 35-yard line. Geno in the gun. Oh, that's going to be a free play for Seattle. Bosa went offside, I think. They get it to DK Metcalf, who's going to stay inbounds and get tackled. But I think that's going to be a flag against San Francisco. I think they got Bosa to jump off sides. And then when did he snap it? Yeah, that's going to be against the defense. So he was stopped short. But it's a flag against Nick Bosa, who went offside. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 now with 43 seconds left. So that's not great. 43 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 12 for the Seahawks at their own 40. Niners have 1 timeout. Seahawks have 2. Geno's in the gun, empty backfield. Snap is away. No pressure on Geno. Throws it over the middle. Going to be caught by Barner. Get him down, guys. Good job, Devondre Campbell. And then he gets pushed. How is that not blown up? And there's some real roughhousing going on in the field. And there's going to be a flag. And guys, what are we doing here? I don't know who the flag is going to be against there. But how is that not blown up? He was getting pushed backwards. It was Lenore who got kind of thrown to the ground by Kenneth Walker. And that's when they threw the flag. So that should be against Kenneth Walker. And then there was the big scuffle. I don't even know what's going on right now. Yeah, that's when the flag was thrown. Roughhousing. Yeah, what scandalous language. I do try to keep it pretty PG. So it's, I don't even, what's the call here? How are they giving that like, there's 3 flags on the ground. I'm just waiting to see what they're going to even call, because I don't even know. It looks like, but yeah, I don't know. There's 3 flags on the ground. Mike Pereira. Okay, so it looks like personal fouls against both the offense and the defense. So that should be offsetting. But that should take it back then to 3rd down. How does that not then take it back? Because it was after the play. Okay. I don't get how. So the tight end was going forward, stopped, gets pushed back, and then gets pushed forward again, but they didn't blow up the play. It's 4th and 3 for Seattle. They're going to stay out there on the field. I don't know. 34 seconds to go in the half. The end of this half has just been weird. Defense got to make a play. I don't even know if the officials know what's going on. How did they not call forward progress? Like, what on earth is going on here? I can't even explain it. So it's 4th and 3. Seattle's at their own 49. Forward progress, I guess it was called. So Seattle's lining up to go for it. We'll see if they actually do or they just try and draw San Francisco offside. Play clock is at 10, 9. I think they're just going to try and draw him offside. And it's going to be a flag. So it's going to be, they tried to draw him offside. They didn't. So it's going to be, and after all of that, unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a delay of game after all of that. I mean, I get what they're trying to do because they did get the Niners to jump offside earlier in the drive, but player who actually did the personal foul will get fined until these fines. Nah. Damian Lee, with all this talent, Kyle is doing this. Kyle is the... Well, Damian, we're not even going there right now. Seattle's going to punt the ball away to San Francisco. There's 34 seconds left in this stupid half. Here comes the punt from Dixon, does punt it away. Cowing just let it go. Cowing takes it back to the 25-yard line. 24 seconds left in the half, and I think you just kneel this out. Like, just don't do anything stupid. Just go into the half and reset. Oh my God. They need to start reviewing these penalties. This game, it just devolved into stupidness. And it all happened coming out of the 2-minute warning. And I felt like that happened like half an hour ago. Holy moly. So San Francisco do lead 7-6 going into the half. I think the Niners are just going to kneel or... I think the Niners are probably going to kneel it out, or maybe you try a run play or something. But yeah, I just don't think you try anything. You don't try anything crazy. San Francisco has 1 timeout left. Seattle have 2. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just, the offense, the run game is basically non-existent, is what it feels like. And then the passing, I think they're really missing George Kittle. And not only Kittle because of his like really good receiving ability and yards after the catch, but also his blocking too. And they're missing that in the run game. I think George Kittle is such a vital part of this team, and we're really missing George Kittle. But yeah, I think the wise thing is, look, I don't know why these commercials are like 10 minutes long, but I think you just kneel it out and no risks, kneel it out, and then go into the half with the lead. Sure, they get the ball to start the second half, but, you know, maybe you do a run play. Maybe you try just like a Debo run and see what happens or something, but I don't really think that it's worth trying anything. I don't even know if it's that, Mark, because I hear what you're, and I know I just said that it's something that like not having Kittle is a factor, and it is for sure, but I think that there's a lot else going on, and it's hard to say, you know. I don't know if it's McCaffrey who's just struggling coming back. I don't know if it's the run blocking. It's just, yeah. First and 10. Purdy's in the shotgun and McCaffrey to his left. So McCaffrey's now going to motion out. So it's going to be a freaking throw. Purdy's throwing it downfield. Incomplete, looking for Jawan Jennings. Why are we throwing the ball? There's a flag on the play. It's against the defense, actually. Maybe that's why we're throwing it. What was the flag? Oh, is that a personal foul? Huh. Oh, that was barely any yard. Oh, just a 5-yard penalty? First and 10, Sanford. There's 19 seconds to go in the half, and we're at our own 29. Purdy is looking to throw it. Throws it over midfield and almost intercepted. Trying to throw it to Ricky Pearsall, and there's like 3 defenders around him. What the hell is going on? There's 14 seconds to go. They're trying to win a game. You have to be smart, though. Okay, this throw to, there's nothing open there. They're just going to, now they hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey actually gets about 10 yards on the play, but now you let it go into the half. A timeout is called on the field by whom? I don't know. Maybe San Francisco. I don't agree with this. Purdy's not having a great game. I don't think he's been awful or anything, but he hasn't been great. If you can't do it here, you can't do it. No, this is... If this is... No. Master Spin, I hear what you're saying to, like, be aggressive and to... But I'm not a fan of what they're doing here. 6 seconds to go in the half, and we're at our own 40-yard line. Seattle now calls a timeout. We used our last timeout, which I guess makes sense. Are we trying to maybe do a quick pass, get out of bounds, and then maybe heave it up for like a Hail Mary to the end zone or something? That's the only thing I can think of. It takes practice, not luck. True, but I don't know if this is the situation to be doing it in. It's a 1-point game, and also I need to update that. Six seconds to go. We're at our own 40-yard line. So you're thinking if you can, and this ball is snapped, quick pass to Deebo Samuel, who's going to gets about 11 yards, but that's going to be halftime. So after all that, doesn't really do much of anything. So we're at halftime, folks. What a wild first half. I don't even know what to make of that. Why is every 49ers game this year really freaking weird? I'm just going to get that ready to go. Yeah, a little bit of stat padding right there. So it's 7-6 at halftime for San Francisco. Holy moly, what a weird half. We had that one long drive, and then Purdy actually did a really good job. It was first and goal, and then Purdy actually slipped under his own feet. It was first and goal from the 5. It becomes second and goal from the 10, and then Purdy rolls out to his right and runs it in for a touchdown, which was an awesome play. Outside of that, the offense has been incredibly inconsistent. The run game is pretty non-existent. The passing game, the protection isn't as great as you'd expect. Really missing George Kittle. Jawan Jennings is playing quite well. Outside of that, no one's really done anything in the passing game. And Purdy had a really bad interception looking for McCaffrey, who was just completely covered, who just didn't, that pass never had a shot. Fortunately, the defense is playing well. The defense is playing well for San Francisco. We haven't had that big turnover play, which you, of course, always want to see a couple of those in every game. Hopefully, it's coming in the second half. But yeah, a lot of things to work on offensively for the 49ers. 151 yards. You're thinking on pace for a 300-yard offensive game. Not terrible, but it's looked weird and not great. This season is a reminder to watch my cholesterol, says Gene. Completely agree. Maybe Kyle didn't want to give the guys a break before. You know what? And that actually could be a good, like, that could be it. Maybe he didn't want the guys to be complacent going into the half. Get the run game going, all those things. Possibly. Moody can't even make an extra point. You know, it is one of those things where the offense just hasn't. Well, I think with the offense, too, is that, like, you know, look, every team has injuries, so I can't be, like, moaning about it, but it's always like we're either missing Ayuk, or we're missing Debo, or we're missing McCaffrey, or we're missing Kittle, or we're missing, like, you know, you never really, or Jawan Jennings was out for a few weeks. Like, you're always, guys are coming in and out of the lineup, left, right, and center. And I just think that the offense is struggling to get that consistency where, as like last year, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ayuk played every game. McCaffrey played with the exception of week 18 against the Rams. But like Ayuk played every game, and McCaffrey played every game, and Kittle only missed a couple of games, and Debo missed a couple of games. But outside of that, it was really consistent. So, but yeah, it feels like maybe some missed opportunities. Again, you look back at coming out of the 2-minute warning, 1st and 10 at the Seahawks 34-yard line. You have a false start, then you have a sack, and it's just, bam, there goes the drive. 2 good passes and they could have been a field goal. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it's a little risky. See, if there was like 40 seconds, I'm all for it. But when there's like 20 seconds and you're at your own like 25-yard line, like in the first half, and Purdy hasn't been his best, and the offense hasn't been its best. I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly negative, and it's usually not how I am. Normally, of course, I try to be a little bit more positive, like typically, and I'll look at the positives, but yeah, I don't know. But look, we have a whole half of football coming up, so who knows? Like, who knows what can happen? Look, and here's what could happen. Maybe Geno Smith comes out and throws an interception. Maybe we get a 3-and-out, we march down, we get a touchdown, and suddenly we're in control. So there's a lot. I mean, there's so much football left to play. So the I can't be really overreacting. Andy Scott says, "Guy got to go to bed, guys. Up at 4:20 him. Yeah, maybe the Niners will win without me." Nah, you're not bad luck, Tommy. Don't be crazy. This year is turning us negative, isn't it, though? Well, I think that we've become a little bit maybe spoiled almost, but then again, Andy, thank you so much for being here, buddy. Have a really good night. Say hello to Allison for me. And hopefully the Niners will get the win. But saving Kittle to get healthy. I agree with that, Dave, 100%. Saving George Kittle but this is also a really big game. Because number one, we have to win the division, and it's going to come down. It looks like the NFC West is looking real close this year, and it's going to come down to division tiebreakers. And unfortunately, for ridiculous reasons, we somehow lost to the Rams earlier this year, and we lost to the Cardinals earlier this year. So now, like, every division game is so important. And I know that what you're saying is not that this game isn't important, but that the next 2 weeks are big games again on the road against big-time opponents. But, Trent Williams is playing. Dave, Trent Williams is playing. I'm going to use the restroom real quick just before before the second half. I'll be right back, guys. And, yeah, let's see. Alrighty, we are back. But we beat the Sea Chickens once already. We did beat them somewhat convincingly in Seattle, but the offense just isn't clicking as well right now. And I know that he wasn't having the best season, but no Brandon Ayuk, that is a loss. I know he wasn't having the best season, but so far, but that's a loss. And then no Kittle for this game. So, is Warner playing? Yes, Fred Warner is playing. He's been really quiet. They haven't really targeted him, and the run defense has been pretty good so far. He hasn't made any outstanding plays or anything, but he hasn't done anything wrong either. I was in the restroom, beige. I think we feel like this is our last chance with this talent because we know Brock's contract is coming up. Possibly Christian. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if the team was I know you're saying that we feel this way. I don't think the 49ers feel that way. Because if the 49ers felt that way, we would have been a lot more active at the trade deadline. Like we would have maybe gone all in on getting a couple of players to really add to the team so that we could really go and give it another shot. So I understand what you're saying. We probably feel that way because, yes, Brock Purdy's contract is looming. We can't actually give him, we can't even negotiate with Brock Purdy until the end of the season. But yeah, I understand what you're saying because it changes everything. Now, the 49ers, we have set ourselves up pretty well. Believe it or not, the 49ers actually have $50-something million in cap space. So we're going to be able to carry that over into next season, which is going to help for sure. And there's so many things in the NFL where it's like restructures and extensions and having a great draft class, which it looks like we are having when you look at Pearsall and Renardo Green and Dominic Pooney and Malik Mustafa and Garendo, that helps a lot too. And we're going to need to have another good draft class. I mean, consistently you need to have good draft classes just to stay competitive because you just can't pay everyone. There's no way we beat the Lions playing like this. You're probably right. True, Christian, yeah. Overall, look, I think that the offense needs to be a lot better in this second half. We can't underestimate that, look, the Seahawks, they're not a terrible defense. I think that where Kittle would have been so good today is the fact that I don't really like Seattle's linebackers are not what they once were. They're not prime Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright. So not having Kittle, I think, is big. I would have kind of hoped to have seen maybe Kyle Juszczyk in a more of a Kittle-esque role in that tight end position, maybe running. He has run some routes, don't get me wrong, but maybe I would have liked to have seen Kittle or Juszczyk in more of a Kittle role. Look, hopefully make good adjustments at halftime. Ideally, the defense can come out, make a play, make a big play, get a turnover, force a 3 and out, get the ball back, go down, score a touchdown, put some space between yourself and Seattle, and then just kind of go from there. But it seems like a little bit sluggish. Definitely a lot of mistakes when you look at the penalties with false starts and even a couple on the defense, with like Bosa going offside. Like you can't beat yourself. Let me check and see how we're doing. So we do have 106 likes on the stream. So thank you so much, guys, for all of the likes. I really, really appreciate that. Let's keep that rocking and rolling. And when we look at memberships, we're up to 3360. So 15 new memberships. Appreciate all the new members. Maybe a few of them are probably those bots or what have you. But appreciate the new members. You may see in the chat that it's subscribers only mode. The only reason why I did that, and this is actually the first time I've ever done this, is because the spam things are just going crazy today. I'm not even kidding, like every 20 seconds. So That's why. Javier, great to see you, buddy. From Nicaragua. Beautiful, man. Super jealous. I bet the weather's way better there than where it is, where I am. But awesome to have you here, Javier. Hopefully you're doing well out there. Hopefully the Niners can really turn it on here in the second half and get some things going. Gets maybe a couple of big plays defensively. Offensively, get the run game going. Try and get that play action. And then really lull Seattle into just like, the defense and just bam, play action, hit them deep. But so far, it is a bit of a battle. It's a battle so far between the 49ers and the Seahawks, as you'd expect. Both teams, you have a 4-5 team, a 5-4 team. Seattle is coming off a bye week as well. Let's not forget too. So they are obviously well rested. So the 49ers are about to kick the ball off to Seattle to start the third quarter. Moody kicks the ball away, and it's going to be a hopper right there, and Seattle is going to have to take it out. So Seattle's going to start the ball at the 15-yard line. So the ball kind of bounced before the end zone, hit a Seahawk player, so then they had to bring it out. So Seattle is not going to have the best field position. They will be starting at their own 15-yard line. So let's see now what the defense can do. Can we get a big play? Force a 3-and-out, force a punt, get the ball back, and let the offense try and get into some kind of a rhythm. A Seahawk player is down on the field, and there's trainers out to look at him. So, look, hopefully he'll be all right. Shifty must don the chain. Yes, I missed the chain. Looks like we're going to take a timeout. Maybe. Let's get that ball. Pam Oliver. I don't have the volume on, so I don't know what she's saying, but looks like she's on the 49ers sideline. So I'd be curious to hear. I actually would legitimately be so curious to hear what Kyle Shanahan had to say at halftime. Obviously, I'd imagine incredibly frustrated, but with the mistakes, with the lack of run game, looks like the Seahawk player is walking off under his own power, so he's limping quite significantly, but he is walking off with a little bit of help, so hopefully he'll be okay. It is going to be 1st and 10 for Seattle at the, he's being helped off, Williams. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Seattle at their own 15-yard line. Started the second half. 1st and 10. Come on, defense. Let's go. Any day now. Any day now we'll get this second half started. Any day now. Here we go. Geno Smith is going to be behind center. The lone back is Kenneth Walker. Tight end in motion. Snap is away. They do hand it off left side to Kenneth Walker, who cuts back, and somebody get him down. Kenneth Walker's going to get about 2 yards on the play, and Renardo Green, the rookie, is back out there, so that's good news. It's going to be a 2-yard gain on 1st down for Kenneth Walker. Went to the left, cut back to the right, and the Niners did bring him down, so it's going to be 2nd and 8 from their own 17. Come on, defense. Let's make a big play here. But it is very good news to have Renardo Green. I could use an earbud. That's true. Geno in the gun, back to his right. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Snap is away. Geno under pressure in the pocket, throws it incomplete. And that's going to be looking for the tight end Barner, and that's going to be incomplete. So it's 3rd and 8 coming up here. Niners have a good opportunity to force a 3-and-out. 3rd and 8 coming up. I feel like in one sense, I want to say bring pressure, but in another sense, I also am like, I feel like Seattle, I just have a feeling they would call a screenplay. Seattle, Geno Smith in the gun, trips receivers up top. Back to his left. Play clock winding down. Snap is away. He's looking to throw. Geno's under pressure. In the pocket. Rolling out to his left, looking downfield, throws it, intercepted by Isaac Yiadom! It's intercepted by Isaac Yiadom! Let's go! Let's get the chain! Let's go! Intercepted! Isaac Yiadom! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Geno Smith throws it way over the head of JSM and into the hands of Isaac Yiadom, who gets upfield. Come on! Let's go! Let's frickin' go! Niners have the ball. Come on! Let's go. 1st and 10 at the Seattle 25-yard line. Purdy behind center. The lone back is McCaffrey. Debo Jennings out there. Extra lineman Jalen Moore. Pitch it down left to Christian McCaffrey. Cuts back inside McCaffrey. Good yards on 1st down. Picks up about 8, maybe 9. Let's go. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. McCaffrey at the sideline. 2nd and 1. No, sorry, McCaffrey's in the huddle. What am I talking about? 2nd and 1 at the Seahawks 18-yard line. Purdy is going to be behind center. McCaffrey the back. Use check in motion. They pitch it, fake the pitch up right, and then Purdy somehow gets rid of it. Almost sacked, looking for Debo Samuel. And the Seahawks read that play really well. Purdy faked the pitch to the left side, or sorry, to the right side to McCaffrey, came back, but there was a Seahawk defender right in his face. And for him to get rid of the ball, it's that was really well done. Could have easily taken a sack there. That could have resulted in a few yards of a loss. So, but it's going to be 3rd and 1 now. Come on, offense. Let's go. Got to pick up the 1st down. It's 3rd and a long one. Purdy behind center, I formation with Juszczyk and McCaffrey. It's a jumbo formation for the 49ers. They do give it to McCaffrey right side. McCaffrey gets the 1st down. 1st down, San Francisco. Let's go. 1st down. McCaffrey emojis in the chat for the members. Come on. Let's go. Nice job, McCaffrey, finding the lane that he could get through. And that's a 1st down, San Francisco at the Seattle 16-yard line. Jalen Moore was coming in as that jumbo package. Purdy's in the gun, McCaffrey to his right. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Saubert goes in motion. Snap is away. Purdy looking to throw. Under pressure, rolls out to his left. There's a flag on the play, so this is coming back. Purdy got about 8 yards on the play, but this is going to be coming back. It's unfortunately going to be holding against Trent Williams, I believe. Yeah, it is holding. Against Aaron Banks. That's the 2nd flag called on Aaron Banks today, so that's holding on Aaron Banks, so that's going to be not an 8-yard gain. It's going to be bringing it back 10 yards, and now we've gone to commercial break for some reason. Why are we at commercial? Is there what happened? Why is there a commercial break? Is somebody hurt? Gene gifted a membership, and that goes to King Rat 543. Congratulations to King Rat 543. There was a holding on Aaron Banks, and I could see it from a mile away. Why are we at commercials though? Did someone get hurt, or I don't really know what's going on. They didn't show anyone down on the ground. Was someone hurt? Injury. Because someone has to pay for it. Did they say who the injury was to, or? Juice injured. Okay. That's not good. It's also not good at all when they just go straight to commercial like that. Like normally they'll maybe kind of suss it out. TV timeout, but it was just a play. And we have Sicky with the 5 gifted memberships. Rick Howell, Melissa H, Lori, David V, and Andrew Rath. Shout out to Sicky in the chat, and also let's not forget to give a big shout out to DJ Gene in the chat. Why was Feliciano out? I guess he maybe wasn't healthy enough for this game. But huge shout out to Sicky in the chat, and let's not forget that shout out also to DJ Gene in the chat as well. Appreciate you guys. FYI, Cowing is out with a concussion. It looked like he did. I'm trying to see what happened. So they're showing the holding. Oh, Juszczyk got hit. So it was a knee to the helmet of Kyle Juszczyk. Juszczyk looks okay on the sideline, kind of slapping hands with Kittle. But unfortunately, I mean, the holding obviously still stands, and it was completely accidental. They're saying 1st and 10? First and 20. That's unfortunately more accurate. At the Seahawks 26. So Purdy in the gun. Snap is away. Dump it off to him. There's a flag on this. This is going to be coming back, unfortunately. McCaffrey went early. Raymond B with the 5 gifted memberships. This play is coming back, unfortunately. McCaffrey looks like he went early. So McCaffrey got a really good gain on that play, but it's coming back. So the 49ers offense is in 6s and 7s, and it's a little bit ironic that the score is 6-7. But huge shout out to Raymond in the chat, not only for the gift of memberships, but for taking care of all of those bots as well. Wait, that's... So Ben, Fest Life, Eddie Rose and Evil Ducks, and Red and Gold till I'm dead and cold. So now it's 1st and 25, a legal formation. And this offense is just not feeling it at all today. We're at the Seahawks 31, Purdy in the gun. Purdy steps in the pocket over the middle, caught by McCaffrey, gets maybe 5, we'll say 6 yards on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 19 now for San Francisco at the Seahawk 25-yard line. But shout out to Raymond B, shout out to Sicky, and shout out to Gene for all of the gifted memberships. Appreciate you guys. 2nd and 19 now. There is 11:13 to go in the third quarter. Play clock is at 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Purdy's going to be in the gun. McCaffrey to his left. Debo in motion. Snap is away. Purdy's got time in the pocket. He's going to look to... Purdy is going to run for it and gets a couple of yards, maybe 3 or 4 if they're generous. So it's going to be 3rd and long. It's going to be 3rd and 15. They're going to give him a pickup of 4. Not great. Just have to see if there's anything... I mean, you maybe have McCaffrey over the middle. You maybe have Debo. But you're not making that throw to Pearsall or to Jennings. So it's going to be 3rd and 15 from the... Juszczyk is on the sideline. Probably got checked out for a concussion. At the Seattle 21-yard line. Purdy's in the gun. McCaffrey to his left. Debo goes in motion. Snap is away. Purdy is looking to throw. Steps into the pocket. Hits McCaffrey. Gets 6 yards on the play. So it's going to be 4th and 9. I think you're right. May I get a touchdown to 49er win for my 63rd birthday? You definitely deserve it, Reggae. You definitely deserve it. Raymond re-upping the membership. 12 months, a full year as a member of Shifty's 49ers Talk. Jake Moody lining up for the 33-yard field goal attempt. Snap is away, kick is up, and it's good. Moody drills it. It's right down the middle. And Sicky with another $20. Got to get back to work. Happy second half, guys and gals. Aloha from the big guy on the big island. Let's go, Sicky. Great. Man, the support is just overwhelming, dude. I really appreciate you. More shout outs to Sicky in the chat. And we got the members would be up to 61 now. Huge shout out to Sicky. Huge shout out to Reggae for the 63rd birthday. And and Raymond as well for the memberships and re-upping his own memberships. That's awesome. Yeah, happy birthday to you, Reggae. Happy birthday to you. So we do pick off Geno Smith. Unfortunately, due to the 49ers offense just absolutely destroying itself with penalties all game long. We've had false starts. We've had illegal formations. We've had holdings. We've had just about everything you can imagine. And that's what's really, really hurt this offense today. So, look, it is what it is. We are leading, but this might just be a game that the defense is going to have to just be above and beyond. Getting it done, Moody. Let's make this a habit. Yeah, good job by Jake Moody to put the ball, and it was right through the middle of the uprights. So, that's got to be a bit of a... glad to see Moody make one, says Steven. Yeah, a bit of a relief, If he wasn't making that, then we're in big trouble. But, yeah, great job by Jake Moody to make that field goal. We lead by 4, which is just not a comfortable feeling. But here's the thing. If the defense can go out, I'm not even saying get a turnover. I'm not even saying you have to go 3 and out. But if you can get a stop, offense gets the ball back, and if you can put the ball into the end zone, make this a 2-possession game, then you're starting to feel a lot better about how things are going. Penalties have cost about 7 at least. Kyle the Mastermind got the ball at the 27 and went nowhere. Yeah, I mean, can you blame Kyle? I mean, at the end of the day, I guess you can he is the head coach, but some of the players, false starts and holdings, like they're coached day in, day out by all the position coaches to basically not do that. So, of course, you can blame Kyle. I think there's absolutely blame to be placed on his shoulders with how the offense, 10 points at this point in the game, but overall, also the players do have to share their chunk of responsibility too. Jake Moody kicking the ball off to Seattle. Kickoff is away, and it's going to be a touchback. Taken in the end zone by Seattle. It's a touchback, so Seattle will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. I will have to re-up my Guinness shortly. So Seattle taking over. 1st and 10 at their own 30. There's 9:26 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Geno's behind center. 3 receivers on the field. Lone back is going to be Kenneth Walker. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff in the pocket. Geno gonna get sacked by Nick Bosa. Did I do that? Did I do that? And then Nick Bosa doing his little dance. Did I do that? Let's go, Nick Bosa with the sack. With the sack, Nick Bosa. And Nick Bosa's kind of hurt. You can see he's in pain. Bosa is still out there for the second down play. It's 2nd and 17. Geno behind center, and they are going to hand the ball off to Kenneth Walker. Get him down, guys. Picks up about maybe 5 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and about 12 coming up for the Seattle Seahawks. Wow, the Denver Broncos are just destroying the Atlanta Falcons. 28-6. Holy smokes. Bosa on the sideline now. 3rd and 12. The Niners only showing a 3-man rush here, which is pretty interesting. Come on, defense. Oh, Sam O comes on. So it's 3rd and 12. Snap is away. And Geno throwing it way downfield. Caught by DK Metcalf. And that's going to be a first down, Seattle. The Niners struggles on 3rd and really long. Continue. Ugh, damn it. And Isaac Yiadom just didn't have the length to make the play over the hands of Yiadom, and that's a good catch from DK Metcalf, and that's a first down. Big gain for the Seattle Seahawks, and frickin' first down on 3rd and 12. Sam O came on with didn't even know he was supposed to be out there. Into 49er territory at the 49ers 46. Geno Smith over the middle to Barner. Fred Warner can't make the tackle, gets taken down after maybe a gain of 6 yards. Fred Warner, not that common that you see him missing tackles. Yeah, Bosa definitely looks like he's hurt. Bosa definitely looks like Bosa's for sure in pain. So I don't even know if we're going to see Bosa for the rest of this game or not. 2nd and 4 for Seattle. Near the 49ers 40-yard line, I think it is. Yep, at the Niners 40, sorry. Geno in the gun, back to his left is Walker. Play clock is winding down. They do get it off in time. Geno's looking to throw. Throwing it way downfield. Got a man Lockett, but way overthrown. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up now. I mean, Lockett never had a shot with that. Geno Smith was way overthrew it. Good coverage downfield by Diamador Lenore. Big play here. Seattle's at the 49ers 40-yard line. If you can force a negative play like a sack, then they're going to have to punt the ball away. Bosa's still on the sideline for this pivotal play. Geno in the gun, empty backfield. Now he's going to be joined by Charbonnet to his left. Niners showing pressure, and they are going to back out of it. Thrown quick, caught. That's a good play. That's a good route combination by Seattle. And that's going to be first down, Seattle, to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And Lenore just never had a shot with that. I think sometimes in those plays, you just got to play it straight up and just be man-to-man at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 1st and 10, Seattle at the Niners 31-yard line now. 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Geno in the pistol, Walker behind him. Walker now joins him to his right side. Snap is away. Maybe a false start on the right tackle, but they don't call it. Geno over the middle, going to be caught. Fred Warner on the coverage of DK Metcalf. Picks up maybe 5 yards. Fred Warner with the immediate tackle right there. But that is still that's still positive yards for Seattle on first down. So just a tough season for injuries so far for San Francisco. Who knows if we're going to see Bosa back out there. Bosa's still on the sideline. He's in some discomfort. Seattle's at the 49ers 26. 2nd and 5. They hand it off to Walker left side, and Walker's going to get just shy of the first down, I think. Depends on the spot, but close to it. Couple of missed let's see if they give it to him. Initially, I thought he was short. Oh, depends where. They're going to give him the first down. So it's first down Seattle at the 49ers 21. Niners playing a single high safety right now, so crowding the box. Snap is away. Geno's looking to throwing it over the middle, going to be caught by Jackson Smith-Njigba. Jackson Smith-Njigba headed towards the end zone, gets to the 2-yard line, and a pickup of 19. And it's going to be first and goal from about the 2-yard line. And that's just a really good play call right there. They had the Niners defense all over the place. And that's a big gain. Jackson Smith and Jigba inside the 5. Well, they're going to say at the 4. Snap is away on 1st and goal. Get him down, guys. Get him down. Don't let him go forward. Gets to about the 2 now. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Seattle went like a little bit of a hurry up right there. Nick Bosa definitely looks uncomfortable. His helmet is off. Who knows if he'll be coming back in. Okay, can the defense make a stand here? Can we make a goal line stand? It's just inside the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for Seattle. Geno Smith just behind center. I formation. Snap is away. They give it to Walker left side, and he goes in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that drive just looked a little bit too easy. You had them 3rd and 12, and you give up the first down play right there. And beyond that, some really good play calls from Seattle. They had the Niners defense just all over the place. Fred Warner has been kind of non-existent today. Touchdown Seattle. Extra point is coming up. It's 12-10 right now. Ugh. Here comes the extra point attempt. Snap is away. Kick is good, but it started going away right. So it's going to be 13-10. Seattle leading San Francisco. And the 49ers offense has been, I would say, dreadful might be one way to describe it. It's been just a lot of self-inflicted wounds for the 49ers offense so far. We got to get that sorted. The 49ers got to sort out the offense. Can't have any mistakes. The run game has been non-existent. We've had all flags left, right, and center. And, yeah. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to grab me a Guinness because I think I might need it. Alrighty. Not great. I need to do this. So Seattle is leading 13-10. We're still in the 3rd quarter. Now that he's gone, let's talk about Shifty. Have you noticed what a great speaking voice he has and that he likes his Guinness? Love all the Monday morning quarterbacks in this chat every game. Meet me at the creek. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Look, I'm obviously not going to say that I know more than any of these players or coaches, but sometimes I think, people are allowed to be critical, but maybe we're a little bit overcritical, over-emotional sometimes. So the Niners offense is going to have to need to respond in a big-time way. There's 3:25 left in the 3rd quarter, and the offense has just been so out of sorts. When they get something going, it comes back it's a penalty or something. By the way, the kickoff is away. It's a touchback, so we will have the ball 1st and 10 at our 30-yard line. Barton Percival says, let's go Niners. We need momentum back on our side. Yeah, let's go. Let's go offense. Offense coming back on the field. McCaffrey, Debo, Jennings. Juszczyk is back out there, so that's also good news. And it looks like Eric Saubert is out there as well. Purdy's going to be behind center. McCaffrey is the lone back. Juszczyk is split out wide, who now kind of goes into a tight end position. Snap is away. They give it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets about 3 yards. Kind of just good defense by the Seahawks, but I thought there may have been, for a split second, a lane that that McCaffrey could have hit. 2nd and 8. Purdy has only 95 passing yards. That's wild. Purdy's in the gun. McCaffrey to his right. 2 receivers each side. 2nd and 7, they're saying. Snap is away. Purdy looking. Throws over the middle. Going to be caught by Jauan Jennings, who gets up to the 44-yard line. First down, San Francisco. Jauan Jennings, one of the few offensive players who actually came to play today. Nice job by Brock Purdy. Slings it to Jauan Jennings. Great spot, like just a perfect spot for Jennings to catch it. Defensive back never had a shot. 1st and 10, San Francisco up to our 44-yard line. Jennings 6 catches for 55 yards today. 1st and 10. Just about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Purdy's in the gun with McCaffrey to his left. Saubert in motion. Snap is away, fakes the handoff. Purdy's going to dump it over the middle to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets upfield, 10 yards, first down, San Francisco to the Seahawks 45-yard line. Dominic Pooney with a nice block there. Gets it, and McCaffrey just kind of splits the defenders and gets the first down. Pickup of 10 for Christian McCaffrey. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the Seattle 45. Purdy behind center. McCaffrey's the lone back. Pretty heavy formation here. They pitch left side to McCaffrey. McCaffrey just gets a yard. And we just can't get anything going in the run game. Just nothing going. 2nd and 9 coming up. You have an extra offensive lineman. You have a tight end. You have Jennings. And there's just nothing. Come on, guys. Let's go. 2nd and 9. We're nearing the end of the third quarter. There's 40 seconds to go in the third quarter, 10 seconds on the play clock. 2nd and 9, snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw, steps up into the pocket, breaks a few tackles, and Purdy gets about 4 yards. So that'll most likely end the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 5 from the Seattle 40 coming up when we start the fourth quarter. They're going to go kind of quickly. Purdy's in the gun. Looks like it's Garendo to his right. Pearsall goes in motion. No, I think you're just going to let it go to the end of the quarter. Yeah, it's the end of the quarter. So when we come back, it's going to be 3rd and 5 for San Francisco at the Seahawks 40-yard line. You feel like you're in 4-down territory, so you really do have 2 shots here to get it. But ideally, and obviously, we want to get it on 3rd down. We don't want to wait for 4th down. So, but the offense has definitely been a little bit out of sync today. So, but come on, Niners, says Ann. Yeah, absolutely. Jacqueline says, yeah. We got YouTube OG since 06 scripted. Can't watch. Medical question. Can you separate your pleura from... I don't know about that. That was a pretty fast third quarter, wasn't it? Sorry, I owe you this. Yeah, Melissa, you're right. Kittle's blocking is super underrated. I mean, well, I think Kittle is pretty well known for his blocking, um, but yeah. Shane says, give it to McCaffrey and then Jordan Mason. That might not have been a bad idea. That might not have been a bad idea. You know, I do like Jordan Mason a lot. We need to pass the CMC, but have the other RBs do the runs. I think there's something kind of missing, and I don't know really what it is, but the run game, and it's, maybe you call it coincidence but yeah, like last week's game and this week's, like the running game has really not been there. McCaffrey is such a good blocker as well, though, like knowing where to be, that he is important. But also, you ideally do want to have McCaffrey run routes as well. So, but 3rd and 5 from the Seattle 40-yard line. It's a big play coming out here to start the fourth quarter. You know that, of course, Jawan Jennings is a guy that you're always going to be really happy to go to and to target. So, 3rd and Jawan. But Debo's been quiet. Pearsall has been quiet too. So, wonder if they're going to maybe, try and draw a lot of focus to Jawan Jennings, and maybe you get a good matchup with the other guys. But we're starting the fourth quarter now, 3rd and 5. 15 minutes to go in this game. Niner fans in the crowd looking a little bit despondent. Purdy is in the gun. McCaffrey to his left. Snap is away. They hand it to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets the first down and gets flipped and does a somersault. But first down, San Francisco. Let's go. Just a run right up the middle to McCaffrey. First down, 49ers. Gets hit, flips over, somersault, holds onto the ball. So great job by McCaffrey to hold onto the ball right there. 1st and 10, 49ers. Purdy's going to come out behind center from the Seattle 34. They're going to fake the handoff to McCaffrey. Purdy, ooh, jeepers. Faked the handoff, did a little tried to come around back to his right, but there was or to his left, but there was a Seahawk defender right there. Had to throw the ball kind of away. It was a little bit lucky that ball hung up there for a little while. And Purdy's hand kind of got hit as he threw, so hopefully Purdy's okay. He did have a guy wide open, was Jennings. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 San Francisco at the Seahawks 34. 14:21 to go in the game. 5 seconds on the play clock. Purdy's in the gun with McCaffrey beside him. Debo goes in motion. They give it to Debo left side, and then Debo's going to maybe lose a yard. That play hasn't worked in like 3 years. Ugh. We lost a yard there on that Debo run. Debo just needs, I think, to cut it up sooner and just freaking be a lot more physical. But I feel like that Debo run hasn't worked yet in about maybe 2 or 3 years. It's 3rd and 11. Not great. From the Seattle 34. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw. Got time. Throwing it downfield. Caught Jawan Jennings! Jawan Jennings! First down. What a player. What a player is Jawan Jennings. Are you kidding me? 3rd and Jawan. And he fights through the coverage of Devin Witherspoon and gets the first down. Holy smokes, Jawan Jennings. Unbelievable play. Fights through the coverage and just catches the ball. 1st and 10 at the Seattle 20-yard line. Purdy behind center. McCaffrey is the back. Snap is away. They pitch it left side to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey somehow cuts up field and gets a yard. And how many times have I said that on first down? Pitch to McCaffrey, gets a yard. Yeah, the last time that Debo sweep worked was maybe, Don. I don't know what we do without him. I think the last time it worked was, maybe like 2021 or 2022. Like it's been about 2 years since it's worked. 2nd and 9 for the 49ers at the Seahawks 19. Just over 12 minutes to go in the game. Snap is away. Purdy flips it out to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got some room here, and McCaffrey's going to get about 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1 from the Seattle 11-yard line. Just a quick pass, dump it out to McCaffrey. Had some blockers in front of him. You get 8 yards, 3rd and 1. This is a huge play for San Francisco. Huge play. Huge play. Come on, 49ers. Got to get it going here. 11:40 to go in the game. They're going to be breaking the huddle pretty late here. Purdy behind center. He's going to hand it to McCaffrey, who's going to get it. And McCaffrey falls forward. The other judge has got to look at that. And there's a flag on the play, though. And it's a holding against the offense, Jake Brendel. And this offense has done nothing but shoot itself in the foot. That's not a hold. He let that's a hold? Then that's every single NFL play is a hold. 3rd and 11 now at the Seattle 21. Purdy's in the gun. Snap is away. Purdy throws it. Caught. Jennings fights for it. Jowan for a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Jowan catches it maybe 2 or 3 yards short of the first down. Maybe 2 or 3 yards short of the first down, and Jowan fights through 4 Seattle defenders and gets the first down. Jowan Jennings. 1st and goal, San Francisco. From the Seattle 9, Purdy's in the gun. Snap is away. Purdy's looking to throw. Throws it. McCaffrey catches it inside the 5 down to the 4. 2nd and goal from the 4 coming up. There we go. Frickin' hell. There we go. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Jowan Jennings, you are ridiculous. Gotta punch it in here for 7, though, folks. Purdy's going to be behind center. McCaffrey's the lone back. 2nd and goal from the 3, actually. Snap. Fake it to McCaffrey. Purdy rolls. Jowan, touchdown Jennings! Touchdown! Jowan Jennings! Let's go! Come on! Jowan! Touchdown 49ers! Let's go! Jowan Jennings! Come on! Come on! Fakes the handoff to McCaffrey. Guy in his face. Rolls to his left. Jennings wide open. Touchdown, San Francisco. Let's go, Jennings. Come on. Extra point attempt. Good from Moody. 17-13 San Francisco. Let's go. Come on. $9:33 to go in the game. Come on! Let's go! Is there any other offensive player on this team? It doesn't feel like it. Jowan Jennings. 3rd and 11. Catch down the field. 3rd and 11. Catch 3 yards shy of the first down. Fights through not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Seattle defenders. Gets the first down to make it 1st and goal. Then it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Play action bootleg. Jennings right there. Bam. Unbelievable. Christian says that was the Juwan Jennings drive 1,000%. The defense has to be fired up about that. Has to be fired up about that. Absolutely, we have to be fired up about that drive. Defense has to go out there, make a freaking play. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Jennings is becoming one of my same. And that means we got to do an emoji for Juwan Jennings, but the defense now has to come up and make some plays. Come on. That's a huge drive right there. And again, penalty. And it just comes back, and we fight through the adversity. If that doesn't motivate the defense, then I don't know what will. Well, Purdy's getting the ball to it. Yeah, Purdy's doing a great job, and he's putting so much trust and faith in Jennings. It's wild to think just how little Debo and Pearsall are involved in today's game. You know, every game is different, and every game is a unique challenge. And let's not forget, too, that, look, the Seahawks are coming off a bye week, so they've had that extra week to prepare for us. They're already incredibly familiar with us, so what a job by Purdy, though. Great job. I just made a pizza with barbecue pork. That sounds freaking delicious. 17-13, San Francisco over Seattle. There's 9:33 left to go in the game. 49ers, Jake Moody about to kick it off to Seattle. Kick is away from Moody. It's going to be a touchback. And it is a touchback. So Seattle will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. Stretch goal for the season is we can hit 5,000 subscribers. That would be sick. All right, defense, let's see what you got. Come on. Come on, defense. Bosa's on the sideline, no helmet on, and he has a pad or a patch thing kind of, so I don't know if he's going to be back. 1st and 10, Seattle. Geno behind center. Man in motion. Snap is away. They hand it off up the middle to Walker. Get him down, guys. Gets about maybe 2-3 yards on the play. Good job, defense. Good job, defense. Going to be 2nd and 7 coming up here for Seattle. Yeah, they'll give them a pickup of 3. Come on, defense. Let's make a play. Thank you to Kenneth Clifford for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. Geno behind center. The back is Walker. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. JSN goes in motion. They do give it to JSN left side. Got to get him down, and he's going to get the first down up to the 41. Devondre Campbell wrestles him down. I thought Warner maybe could have done a little bit better on that play. But it's going to be a first down for Seattle. Pickup of 8 on that play. Damn. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 41. Just a 40 and a half. Geno behind center. Snap. They do give it to Walker. Left side. chased out of bounds, gets maybe a yard on the play. Good job, Lenore, to ultimately run him out of bounds. Can't afford to let them score. Come on, D, get Shifty the chain. Yeah, I pretty much like everyone here. Yeah, a dislocated, I don't even know what a plura is. So they're going to say 2nd and 10. He maybe got half a yard on that first down run. Gino in the gun. Back to his right is Walker. 2 receivers and a tight end up top. Lockett and maybe Metcalf. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Being chased. Throws it quickly. Going to be caught by the Seahawk receiver Metcalf. Gets maybe 4 or 5 yards there. So it is going to be third. I'm going to say 3rd and 4 coming up for Seattle. The broadcast says 3rd and 5. This is a huge play. A huge, huge play in this game, folks. If Bosa's not out there for this play, he might not be out there at all for the rest of the game. And Bosa is not out there. 3rd and 5, Gino in the gun, back to his right. Trips receivers down low. I feel like the Niners could be playing a little bit. They actually hand it off to Walker, and he's going to be shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th and a long 1, I would think. Bill, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Yarky, of course. SG Sports Talk channel. How we doing, buddy? Always good to see you. 4th and 1 for Seattle. He's definitely a yard shy. So this could, I don't want to say it's the game, but this could be a massive, massive, massive play. Gino behind center. And they're going to give it to Walker, and Walker's going to get the first down. Walker gets the first down, picks up about 4 left side. So that's first down, Seattle at the Niners. No, they definitely don't punt. So they handed it off left side. They get the first down. Niners crashed down thinking it was going to be a quarterback sneak or something like a tush-push thing. But first down Seattle. At the Niners 46. Gino in the gun. Back to his left is Charbonnet. Trips receivers up top. They hand it off to Charbonnet, who gets maybe a yard on first down. Where did the sound go? Is the sound off? Oh, thank you. The Rice jersey is sick. Is the sound off? 2nd and 9 coming up for Seattle at the 49ers 45. Niners need to make a big play defensively. Niners need to make a big play defensively. Gino in the gun, back to his right. Snap is away. He's looking to throw. Getting chased by Leonard Floyd, who wasn't held there. Gino throws it, caught at the sideline. How was Leonard Floyd not held there? They're going to say it's a catch, pickup of about 8, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Was he not out of bounds? Ooh. I think his foot was out of bounds when he caught that. I think maybe if you're San Francisco, you might have to, they do challenge it. Because I think that he was out of bounds before he actually caught that. This is going to be a big call here. It looked like his left foot was out of bounds when he caught that ball. Again, I mean, obviously I'm very biased in this situation. Shanahan has challenged that play. To me, I thought Leonard Floyd was kind of getting held there, but again, I'm seeing it from a 49ers fan perspective. But I thought that his left foot was maybe out of bounds when he caught that ball. If Shanahan is right with this challenge, then it would be 3rd and 9 as opposed to 3rd and 1, and that changes everything. You got to do your job, says Beige, 100%. Defense needs to step up and just make one big play. Just need to make a big play. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, defense. Time to make a big time play. I want the 49ers to punch the Hawks in the mouth. Ooh, I'm curious to see, because to me it looks like his left foot was out of bounds when he actually caught the ball. But the big thing will be, is there enough to overturn it? Is there a clear angle that kind of shows that? So that's one of those things. Come on, defense, need a big game. Interception would work. I'm looking for a big pass play to Pearsall. There's still a lot of time left. There's a lot of time left in this game, but we'll have to see what happens here. The call stands. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. The 49ers lose a timeout. Third and 1 for Seattle. So the call stands. So it was a good reception. There's 4:55 left to go in the game. 3rd and 1 for Seattle at the Niners 37. Still no Nick Bosa out there. Damn. Geno behind center. The back is Charbonnet. Geno goes to quarterback sneak, and he's tripped up shy, I think. He got tripped up really quickly, and are they going to give him the first down? They're going to say he's shy. From that angle, he actually looks like it's good. So it's 4th and inches now for Seattle. This is a huge play, another huge play. Mike McDonald looks like he maybe wants to challenge it. I think he's going to use all the time on the clock. 4th and inches. Geno behind center. And they give it to the fullback. And he stopped! He stopped! He's short! He is short! What's the call? Oh, no, he was short. There is no way. He's definitely short. You have to challenge that. I mean, you have to use your second challenge. That's why they give you 2. I think they're going to look at this. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. He looks absolutely short. Now, the biggest thing is that I think Seattle should have challenged the spot for that play, but they didn't. So they went for it on 4th and inches. They handed to the fullback, and it looked like he was short. It absolutely looks like he was short. It has to be 49ers ball. Did they change it, or did they actually... Wait. Did they change it, or is it a challenge? Did they say he was short, or did the 49ers challenge it? Because he was definitely short. There's no way they could have given him the first down there. What was the call on the field? Because it looked like initially I could see all the Niner defenders were like, what the hell? Like, there's no way that was a first down. So I assumed they gave the first down. He was short. Yeah. KC lost to the Bills. Wow, their first loss of the season. Refs trying to rectify their previous spot. Yahoo Sports says no gain. I mean, yeah, he was absolutely short. Like, there's no way. Oh, are losing. That's a big difference, Cows, man, because you never count out Mahomes. ESPN says 49ers ball. Malik Collins tripped up Geno. And then this fourth down, there is no way that he got there. So it's 49er ball. The 49ers do have the ball. I'll update the scoreboard in a second. It's 1st and 10 San Francisco at our own 37. They hand it to McCaffrey up the middle. McCaffrey makes some guys miss. McCaffrey! First down, San Francisco. Pickup of 12. It's 49er ball. Pickup of 12 on first down for San Francisco. Let's go. 3.5 minutes to go. Clock is moving. Seahawks have all 3 timeouts. And, of course, there is the 2-minute warning. Because he's CMC. 1st and 10, San Francisco. 3:17, 3:16, 3:15 to go. Purdy's behind center. McCaffrey is the back at our own 48. Snap is away. They hand it to McCaffrey. Cuts right side. Goes up the middle. Maybe gets a yard on the play. And is Seattle's going to... Oh, there's a flag on the play. You know that this is going to be holding, don't you? You know it's going to be frickin' holding, don't you? Holding on the defense. It's holding on the defense. Let's go. Let's go. It's holding on the defense. That's huge right there. And that should keep the clock moving, though, shouldn't it? Holding on the defense. I just assumed the way this game was going. So it's going to be 1st and 10 San Francisco at the Seattle 46. But the clock is stopped. I think the clock should keep moving or else, I don't know. Auto first down. They pitch it left side to McCaffrey. McCaffrey loses a yard on the play. And now Seattle's going to use their first timeout, which is wise. So there's 3 minutes to go in the game. Seattle used the timeout. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. So there's 3 minutes to go in the game. Seattle uses their first timeout. It's going to be 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks, maybe 47-yard line. You get a couple of first. You got to just get a couple of first downs here. I'm curious to see what they will do. I'm really curious to see what San Francisco is going to do for these next couple of play calls. I feel like running up the middle has been a lot more successful for San Francisco. There's actually 3:02 left in the game. So they added on a couple of seconds there. Nine guys in the box for Seattle. I mean, when you run against that, you know, although I do understand the call to run the football. I mean, you obviously want to keep the clock moving, but 2nd and 11. Purdy is going to be behind center. I formation is Juszczyk and McCaffrey. They fake the handoff to McCaffrey. Throw it downfield. Incomplete, looking for Deebo Samuel. And 3rd and 11, 2:58 to go in the game. It was a high pass from Purdy looking for Deebo. And 8 guys in the box. Yeah, I mean, God, this is where you miss Ayuk and Kittle so much. Yeah, that Deebo never had a realistic shot at that. 3rd and 11, 2:58 to go. Ooh. Play clock winding down. Snap is away. Seattle bringing pressure. Purdy throws it quick. Caught by Jennings, who breaks a tackle, but he's going to be well shy. And he goes out of... The clock keeps moving, but damn it. So it's going to be 4th down. So the 49ers are going to have to punt the ball away. And you're going to have to just pin Seattle back deep. Seattle brought pressure. Picked it up pretty well, but Jennings just couldn't really break the tackle. And picks up a few yards, but yeah. We're way too far away for a field goal attempt. So you do have to, it's 4th and 6. Seattle has 1 timeout left. There's 2:45 to go, so there's also the 2-minute warning, obviously. Stu Naylor, thank you so much for re-upping the membership, man. Always a pleasure, buddy. 4th and 6 for San Francisco. You're going to punt the ball away. There's 2:45 to go. Hopefully we can pin them back deep here. Come on, O'Donnell. Snap is away, and there is a timeout on the field. What happened there? Thank you so much, Stu, for re-upping the membership. Appreciate you, buddy. Perfect timing. Pat is my GF son-in-law. No kidding. Are you serious, Bill? That's awesome. What happened there? So here comes, it's 4th and 6. Here comes the punt. Punt is away from O'Donnell. And it's going to go into the end zone. Damn. So there's 2:38 to go in the game. Seattle has 1 timeout. Super nice guy. That's awesome. And congratulations to him for getting picked up to play for the 49ers. Seattle called 2 timeouts back to back. I don't think you can do that. 2:38 to go. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 20. Geno in the gun, back to his left. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. No Bosa on the field. Snap is away. Geno is looking, throws it. Caught by Metcalf, I think. They're going to say catch, so it picks up about 12 there. Ugh. Good coverage by Green, but is that a catch, though? Do the Niners not have another challenge? I maybe challenged that. They're at their own 31-yard line, and that's going to be a false start against. Oh, it's a challenge. So I think the 49ers are challenging that. Shifty, it would be great if you'd get an earbud to listen when something weird happened. Yeah, that's probably true. An earbud would be. And then let's see his left foot. Yeah, that's not a catch. I don't think his. Oh no, his left foot did drag a little bit. That is a catch. It depends when he really had the ball, but I think that is a catch. Damn it. Yeah, I think that's a catch, unfortunately. Closed caption's a good idea. I don't think there's enough to overturn this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, in real time, it looks like it's not a catch, but... Alrighty. So they're still looking at this one. Oh, maybe it's not a catch. Yeah, that foot is... That's so close. I think that's, yeah, it's call stands. It's close, and when it's called a catch on the... Like, if that was called incomplete on the field, I think it's incomplete. Because there's just... It's too close to call. I hate to say it, but I agree with it. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 31. 2:33 to go into the game. Niners defense, I think, should play slightly more aggressive in their coverage. Geno going to dump it off to Kenneth Walker. Fred Warner's got to make the tackle. Gets about 4 yards on the play. Does Kenneth Walker. 2:27 to go. 2nd and 6 coming up from their own 35. You're exactly right, Melissa. We just need one player to make a big play. This is where you want Fred Warner, Diamador Lenore, someone like that to make a play. Bosa on the sideline, he's not out there. 2nd and 5, Geno's in the gun, empty backfield. Throws it quickly, going to be caught, but goes nowhere. And that's a good job by Devondre Campbell. That's a really good job by Devondre Campbell tackling Kenneth Walker immediately. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Just on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Geno throws it, caught JSN, and that's going to be a 1st down. In between, it's the 2-minute warning in between Lenore and Warner, which is right now your 2 best defenders. So 1st down and 10, Seattle. Still on their side of the field, but we're at the 2-minute warning. Oof. What's with these crazy games this season? Yeah, it's just, yeah. Just got to make one big play. That's just need one big play. One big play by the defense, and you can end the game. Just need to make that one big play. You do have to try and force some. I think you do have to try and force some pressure. You know, I don't know how good I feel about blitzing Fred Warner just because he's so good in coverage that I don't really know if you want to do that. But maybe you bring on like a D Winters. Maybe you have Devondre Kent or someone. But I do think you have to bring pressure. Now would be a good time for an intervention. So we're at the 2-minute warning. Seattle has over 50 yards to go. They have a timeout, so they have plenty of time. It's not a major factor as of right now. Obviously, Seattle needs a touchdown. A field goal obviously does nothing for them. So, but I do want the Niners defense to play the cornerbacks to be just a little bit more aggressive. I think they're really, I think they're playing a little bit too soft in the coverage where you're giving up those 6-7 yard routes underneath. And if there's 30 seconds left, I can see it, but there's 2 minutes left and they have a timeout. So Alex, you make me sleepy. Now would be a good time for an intervention. Come on, defense. We just need one big play. Need one big play. Come on. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 44. Geno in the gun, Walker to his left, JSN in motion. 3 receivers up top. Snap is away. Geno is looking up top. Almost gets sacked. Throws it. Caught by JSN. And it's going to be a pickup of about 7. They're into 49er territory. A minute 45, minute 44. They're kind of going hurry up now. Geno in the gun, back to his left. Snap is away. Throws it. Incomplete, looking for DK Metcalf. Minute 36 to go. It's 3rd and 3 at the 49ers 49. Come on, defense. Just make one big play. Come on, defense. One big play. That's all we need to make. Geno in the gun, back to his right. JSN in motion up top. Snap is away. Geno throws it. Caught by JSN. 1st down to the 34. Damn it. Looked like he was under pressure in the pocket, but escapes it, throws it downfield. 1st and 10, minute 15 left in the game. Snap is away. Geno's looking. Under pressure, gets sacked by Leonard Floyd. Minute 6, minute 5. Loses a few yards there. Clock is moving. Good job, Leonard Floyd, to get the sack. Man, if he could have forced the fumble there, that would have been big. 2nd and 13, 50 seconds to go. Snap is away. Geno gonna run for it, and he's got a big lane. He's got a 1st down to the 20. So there's 40 seconds to go in the game. Clock is still going. It's going to be 1st and 10 Seattle at the 20-yard line. 38 seconds to go. And Seattle calls a timeout. Ooh, you don't see Geno Smith scramble that often, so the Niners were not ready for that. 39 seconds to go. Oh my God. Seattle used their final timeout. If you get a sack, that's really going to hamper what they can do. They're at the 20-yard line. Come on, defense. Time to make a big-time play. Bosa not out there. Niners showing possible pressure here. I think they'll probably back out of it, though. Geno in the gun. Back to his right is Charbonnet. Now to his left. Niners do bring pressure. Geno throws it quick. Going to be caught by JSN. And somebody tackle him. Gets about 8 yards. Clock is moving, though. 30 seconds. 29, 28. They're at the 12-yard line. Sorry, the 13-yard line. Geno's going to be in the gun. Empty backfield. Less than 20 seconds to go. Geno's looking to throw. Get him down, guys. Get him down. No! And that's touchdown Seahawks. And that's a touchdown Seahawks. Geno runs it in for a touchdown. Damn. "12 seconds to go. Oh my God. It's 20-17 Seattle. This season, man. This season. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're also at 3375 subscribers. So there's 12 seconds left, and yeah. You have one timeout. Two plays on that drive where Geno runs basically. He goes for just big yards running the football. Damn. So we'll see what Seattle does with the kickoff here. You think that they might maybe go short here, Seattle, to force the Niners' return and take some time off the clock? No, it's going to be a touchback. So 12 seconds, you have a timeout. You basically need like a 30-yard pass to give Moody some kind of a shot to tie the game. You basically need to get it to like Seattle's 40 just to give them a chance. If you can do a quick pass, get out of bounds, we'll see. 12 seconds. Purdy's in the gun. Snap is away. Purdy over the middle to Debo, gets tackled immediately, and you have to call your last timeout. What was that play call? 7 seconds to go, and you have no timeouts. No, I don't even know what that play call was, what Kyle Shanahan was thinking. Like, why are you not throwing it down the field? I don't get that. You have Jennings one-on-one. Like, why would you not give that? Was awful. Yeah. 2 touchdowns since Nick Bosa left the game, so there we go. 7 seconds to go. We're at our own 32. Purdy is going to dump it off to Debo, who's going to throw it back, and there's a flag on the play, so That's the game, folks. It's over. And Seattle's going to win the game. The 49ers will move to 5-5 on the season. And, yeah, such a bummer. The team, the offense was out of sync all game long. And the defense in the fourth quarter continues to be terrible. The defense has been awful all season long in the fourth quarter. They did that again. Not having Nick Bosa doesn't help, but it hasn't been good. And, yeah, so 49ers will lose this game, move to 5-5. The season is not over. We're only a game out of, well, I guess kind of a game out of first place, although Arizona has all kinds of tiebreakers over us. But, yeah, look, tough game. You know, it's wild. I think that, just I know it's going to be excuses and what have you, but no Bosa at the end of the game, no Kittle, no Ayuk, but yeah, just something was not right. The offense still has more than enough playmakers. It should be scoring more points. The defense is looking kind of, in the fourth quarter, they just implode the defense. So, yeah, it's pretty much, yeah. Like this season, I'm not saying it's over 1,000% or 100%. Obviously, I'm still going to be here every week, but my faith in this team has dwindled. And almost from the first week was good, but almost from like the way we lost to Minnesota, the way we lost to the Rams, and then when we lost to the Cardinals that way, just not good. I'm heartbroken, but that's a Niners fan's life. On to the next Shifty. Why do you have a mod that is so negative? That is a good point. Tommy is, and I like Tommy in some ways, but yeah, it's so negative all the time, which is frustrating for sure. Packers next week. I'll be here. I'll be doing the game. Bills after that. That's going to be really tough. But, oh, God. Yeah. I think you're right, Colin, in some ways. I think it's the Super Bowl. When you lose the Super Bowl, it is really difficult to bounce back from that. Like, when you look at 2022, when you lose the NFC Championship game because you lost all your quarterbacks, it's like the team, you can't really blame yourself, but when you lose to in the Super Bowl, it's just brutal. So, but look, yeah, I think it's this just feels like it's not the 49ers season. Other seasons have felt a lot better. But yeah, guys, it's a tough loss. I don't feel good about it at all. Yeah, it's annoying. It's frustrating. Pisses me off. I feel like the team should be playing way better. There's a lot that the team needs to do to be better. If you what's happened to the, so before I go, what's happened to the run game? What has happened to the run game? I swear about at least 10 times today on first down and 10, we get either 1 yard, no gain, or we lose yards. Maybe 10, 15 times. Nothing from the run game at all. All the flags, we were flagged, 8, 9 times to just absolutely destroy drives. Yeah, it's just tough. The defense not making big plays. Fred Warner, and up until when we hit the bye week, I had Fred Warner as the defensive MVP or the defensive player of the year in the NFL. The last 2 weeks, he's kind of been invisible. Hate to say it, but it's true. Bosa obviously getting hurt and leaving the game. He had 2 sacks. He was playing very well. He was dominating them, but at the end, not great because he's out. And there's just something missing, from this team. And I don't know, maybe we do need games. We need maybe a season where it's just doesn't go our way and it's a wake-up call. And you look at the guys around you and like, how are we at this stage? But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Alrighty, an off-season rife with Drummond suspend. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Street value. That's a good point. That like every off-season, it's like if it's not Bosa's contract, it's Ayuk's contract, it's Debo's contract, it's Trent Williams' contract, it's Trey Lance or Jimmy Garoppolo and blah 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 and all this stuff, and it's just losing big games, losing NFC Championship games, losing Super Bowls. It's just, yeah. Offense just hasn't looked right for most of the season. But, alrighty, guys. Thank you for hanging out. We've been live for about 3.5 hours right now. Appreciate each and every one of you. Obviously, I wish this game ended differently. The defense, if you look back, we've been really bad in the fourth quarter, giving up points all season long with Nick Sorensen. For some reason, we do well in the first 3 quarters, but in the fourth quarter, we fall apart. Excuse me. But, yeah, tough loss. We'll be here next week. You never know what can happen. Maybe we beat Green Bay. Not counting on it, but you never know. But thank you so much, guys. I'm going to head on out of here. Appreciate all of you. Also, let's give a huge shout out to Sicky for all of the support, for Raymond, for Gene, for Andy, for all the new subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys for all the massive support, for the chat. Another game which is just tough one to watch, losing in heartbreaking fashion. The 3rd division game that we've lost in like the last seconds on a crazy thing. So, but I'll be back next week, and I won't make any promises for videos throughout the course of the week, but maybe I'll try and put out a video or 2. But yeah, we'll be back for certain next week to do 49ers Packers in Green Bay. So, but thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Before I head on out, though, I'm going to say 2 things, which is the butt counts, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Yeah, all the shout outs. Appreciate everyone who supported in any way. Likes, subscriptions, memberships, donations, all that really means a lot. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Thank you. We'll see you guys throughout the week or next week. 49ers Packers should be a good one.